Ugh, I always forget this guy exists. It's like my brain won't allow me to know he's real.
Huh.
Sick burn, bro.
What?
Wow.
Zach's gonna remember you exist on that soundboard.
Yeah, I'm gonna torment the soundbite's already flowing, man. But Anisa, I think you're a Jew-hating bitch, so you can go f yourself.
I mean, they're
Sounds
never
about
use that
inbred.
Yeah.
the guy with the Star David necklace.
You just gotta point out the anti-Semitism, so you know what, Anisa, go f yourself. All right.
The
Yeah.
girl who set up the sword shot.
Yeah.
Now, we're gonna look at the crew's response to the iDubbbz stream clips, which I assume they're not just watching it raw, and the iDubbbz video, which feels like a millennia ago, but it was only 2 days ago. I guess the new iDubbbz videos don't have the staying power. How is it doing right now? iDubbbz. Let me check out his YouTube channel. Oh, it opened Twitch by default? That should be illegal. iDubbbz TV, the iconic YouTube channel.
What do you think someone on the...
So, someone keeps saying he's a 7 million sub YouTuber. That's defamation. He's 696, probably 9 after that again. Your Body, My Birth Vessel is after 8 months crawling to 1 million. Coming Clean, 300,000 views. Let's see some of the current up-to-date YouTube comments. Oh, ooh. People said this comment was deleted. Uh-oh. Maybe he was responding to somebody and he got like sorted, but he's back now. Whoa, buddy. Genuine question. To the majority of the comments, why do you care? If you hate it so much, you're welcome to not hate watch it. Because it's fun. You're a liar. Don't care about drama. Fix your color. Dude, that's actually the fucking truest of the true. Look at the clips of all the people that Ian is insulting and notice that they have color. Bro, this guy fucking makes himself look like he's in the Captain America and the Winter Soldier movie. Like, what is this fucking color grading? He makes himself look more depressed. He has the malnourished depression filter. Why does he do this? I mean, like, I don't know. Dude, washed out burn, dude. Got it. Like, why is he afraid of having any color? You know, he looks like Gears of War. All right, let's take a look at this shit. We're going to be doing the response video starting now.
Ian posted a video yesterday that he's been teasing for a while. So presumably he actually spent quite a lot of time planning, writing.
Wait, but that's the funny part is you would think, right? Because he's promoted it and he's been talking about it for a while, but then he puts the video out and he's like, listen, I mean, I just kind of threw this one out there, you know, because like, it's been a while and stuff, and I could have re-recorded it and maybe did it again, but I put it out anyway. Like, you would think with all the stuff he was saying, the shit was like lock solid, ready to go. I don't know why he's made any of the decisions he's made about this.
And editing this, right?
Yeah, Gears of War, but instead of dumb, no, it's dad, no.
And it's called Coming Clean, which is ironic because...
All right, there are two wolves inside of you, Ethan. Which one are you going to jump into?
Right? And it's called Coming Clean, which is ironic because he looks greasier than he has ever looked.
Okay. He went for the smelly look. That's good. I think I might have gone a different route, but I respect it.
He looks like the most unshowered he's ever been.
Again, that is a valid critique of iDubbbz.
There's nothing coming clean about this. He does this thing teasing because he knows his...
Yeah, he looks like if he was drawn in an animated form, he would be covered in dirt and he would have like a smell emanating off of him with like visual brown and green colors, and little flies flying around him. That would be how he'd be depicted by an artist.
Nobody wants to watch his shit.
Coming.
And by the way, one day, 200...
Like, Ian really brings like a whole new definition to the phrase, I'm tired of your shit.
40,000, bro. And people are talking about this video too.
That's pretty brutal.
Hey, I have a quick question. Is that a fence behind him?
Very good question.
Dude, dude, imagine he did a bit where he sat on it. That would be iconic.
That is a new...
You know what it looks like from this screenshot? It looks like 15 to like 30 rusted fluorescent bulbs. But I don't think they rust. I don't know, it looks like there's a bunch of like cracked, dirty fluorescent bulbs they found in the Last of Us set.
He used to sit on.
A new set decor. He's working on his new set.
Is that his background?
This is his decoration.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Take it the full way.
I'm gonna...
you can just...
Yeah, here. Here's...
Be a hater ass bitch. Take it the full way.
I think we did that today.
By the way, the background is a work in progress, so you can just tune that out.
Why wouldn't you just like use a green screen? Didn't he use a green screen last time?
Bro, you had so much time to plan this. Just fucking do something. Don't tell.
I wanted to promote my Yo! Ben, thank you, buddy.
There's a KFC in Yemen!
But Nick, you don't understand. Ian is a silent, stoic, and empathetic man finally at the age of 34.
Yes, finally.
Me to tune it out. Just move it. Put something else there. Yeah.
Hey guys, you know this thing that I don't want you to reference? I'm going to mention it in the first 3 seconds of the video. Please don't think about it.
Maybe they literally don't have enough space.
I'm having a hard time tuning it out.
Yeah, what if
I can't tune it out, bro. You pointed it out.
Yeah.
Was that meant to be funny? And please, if you guys...
I'm so quirky. My setup looks like shit. My color grading is awful. I look depressed. I sound depressed. I smell like shit. I haven't showered in days. My wife hates me, but pretends she loves me on social media to further insult me and cause more drama for my family. Speaking of family, I haven't... Okay, never mind.
Identify a joke
Sorry.
at any point during this video, please let me know.
Should we raise our hand or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Interrupt me anytime.
Today, I'm going to be doing the
Someone in chat, wait, I'm 31 right now. I'm about to turn into this?
thing that everyone tells you not to do.
Great.
And
Russ, bro!
Do you have monkey?
You just flamencoed.
No.
Thank you.
Did your girlfriend use a strap-on and give you monkeypox?
No.
What? I heard you're into some BDSM shit, so I'm just wondering if that's how you got it. Why are you still here?
Bro, that's a stoic-ass donation. He didn't even put a caption. Who sends a hundo and doesn't even... Bro, you are so... You're more stoic than Ian.
that is
Thank you.
Feed the Trolls.
Okay, so he's acknowledging... he's acknowledging... Was that a joke?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay. I wasn't sure, so I raised my hand anyway.
I appreciate the
I
feedback.
got confused.
I appreciate the feedback.
I brought this up when I watched it. It's like, dude, the fucking old-ass clip art, fucking 2003 Microsoft, like, Windows XP shit are like the iconic new-based memes that he uses.
He's
being a
saying-
stupid pussy.
So Ian starts
Is that
it
what
off
it
by
is?
saying, I'm doing the one thing that we all know here on the internet not to do, which is feed the trolls. But presumably, he has a good reason for this.
One of the more important things that I want to talk about is my relationship with
He doesn't.
I'm sorry, I still can't believe his opening argument is one of the first arguments that I wanted to bring forward in this response video is my relationship with my wife. You just, at that moment, you just fucking knew that something awesome was happening.
He doesn't explain why. He goes, I'm going to do what everyone says not to do. I feed the trolls. Anyway, like, wouldn't it make sense if he was like, and this is why?
Yeah.
He didn't
right.
do that. He was just like, anyway.
Like, normally people would say, don't do this. But in this situation today that I'm about to present, because of A, Y, and Z, I am doing B.
He's failing to make a coherent
I didn't say
argument.
that right, but yeah.
Anyway.
Well, because he's like, he can't think. His brain is like scrambled like an egg, you know? I don't know. What do you really want from him? This guy's trying to write a script right now on a 2nd grade reading level with like a gym class smell.
Anisa.
Yeah.
I love Anisa. I love
Dude,
everything.
so insecure.
More important things
Sorry,
that I
guys.
want to
This
talk
is gonna be a
about
long
is
video.
my relationship with Anisa.
Is there gonna be lots
I
of
love
pausing?
Anisa. I love everything about her. I've only grown to
You love everything about her? That's just insecure. Sorry. Sorry. You love everything about her? And by the way,
Klein jumps in and Ethan's like, nope, sorry.
you don't need to convince us that you're in love, right? That's between you guys. You don't need to show us these cute... you don't need to show us this try-hard picture of you guys doing a heart together. But, like, if you say... Whatever, you guys
Look, I love my wife. Can you see how much I love my wife? Here's a picture of me and my wife. I love my wife.
can be in love. I don't care.
Isn't this like the 100th time that he's already talked about this too?
I swear, guys, we love each other. Look at these pictures.
Yeah, again, when I was watching this, the first thing that came to my mind was the fucking Beanie video where he's like, I love my wife. I don't care if people jack off the pictures of her on the internet.
I love everything.
This guy has 2 modes. He wakes up in the morning and he goes, I have 2 options today. I can apologize to a black person for saying the N-word, or I could reassure my audience that I do in fact love my wife. Okay? He wakes up every single day and does one of those 2 things or both. Sometimes he doubles up on it. Those are his 2 things. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I slandered him.
Nick, he's the Chance the Rapper of YouTubers.
Wait, I actually apologize. I can't say that he apologized. He doesn't apologize to a black person. He doesn't know any black people. He has no black friends. He apologizes to a white person for saying the N-word. My bad.
About her. It's like, bro, I'm doubting. You got me doubting.
I love everything about her. I've only grown to love her more.
You don't love her food? Oh, see, I just debunked.
Yeah, people keep saying that Anisa is what ruined iDubbbz, but it's actually the lack of showering. It's created mold on his skin that has warped his brain. If they put him back in a shower, he'll be funny again.
Debunked you right there. I saw you literally spit out a piece of pie. Pie she fucked up. Oh, what was the joke?
Well, that was your joke. That was your joke. Do I comment on those?
No. My jokes
are...
Oh, honey, I made the pie. I used the human cake recipe. I think this came from your mother.
Immaculate.
No.
Just his.
But thank you.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank you.
I understand. Okay.
I appreciate the acknowledgement of my humorous remarks, which confuse Ian and disturb him.
With time, and a lot of people online don't see it that way. For me, it's very obvious. I thought more people would be able to catch on. I am quiet, stoic, not talkative.
This guy, people love this. He called himself Stoic in a series of videos of him bitching and crying, literally crying on camera. If Marcus Aurelius could see you now, he would fucking off himself.
Shout out Meditations.
What the fuck, dude? What the wait? If Alexander the Great could see you right now, he would literally have stopped conquering.
What stoicism is, then, boy howdy. I love. He thinks he's stoic. He thinks he's stoic.
Who says that about themselves?
Shout out.
Yeah, I mean, he is the king of stoicism, right?
It's the opposite.
Isn't this?
No, Ian, I'm not. Yeah, dude.
Something that.
He thinks he's stoic. He thinks he's stoic.
Who says that about themselves?
Shout out.
Yeah, I mean, he is the king of stoicism, right?
It's the opposite.
Isn't this something that somebody would describe someone else, but like you don't say that about yourself, right?
It's self-congratulatory.
No.
You're like, I'm stoic.
I'm stoic.
Which is like, I think generally sound is used like it's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
No.
It's like respectfully quiet.
A happy wife is a happy life, Ethan.
Right? Bearing the load of life and keeping it to yourself.
I am stinky. I am boring.
He bears loads?
You want to know how I got these scars? So my wife came home from her annual OnlyFans shoot, and she looked me in the eyes and says, "Why doesn't Twitter like you anymore?" And I looked and I thought and I said, "Well, honey, I just did what you said. I apologized." She goes, "Where is our money?" I just said, I don't know, sweetheart. I've been doing everything you asked me for.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, here's the dictionary definition. You tell me if this sounds like Ian.
But
a person
Nick,
who
how
can
else is the
endure
world
pain or
supposed to know
hardship
she
without
has such
showing
a
their
stoic, loving husband.
I don't know.
I just saw Keffel's tweet.
Why did you
Nicholas DeOrio.
I don't know, honey. Why don't you watch it now with some mango?
The most stoic man that whines and crashes out when his ex-friend's employee just happens to be in chat. Real stoic man right here.
Oh fuck, dude! I can't.
feelings or complaining.
Thank you.
That's literally
Thank
the
you.
antithesis of his entire being.
This whole video is complaining.
You're not stoic. You're fucking. You're the jester. No, he's not that. Actually, the jester had a very revered role.
Killing me. Rachel, where's the mango? My breath is terrible. Now I'm thinking of the Brad clip. Oh god, dude. Oh, dude, this is so fucked.
King's
Jester's
Court.
funny.
Yeah.
No, so
He's
I mean,
funny.
you know what he is? He's the pot maiden. What do you call it?
The pot maiden.
Nick Oreo.
Thank you.
Who fucking throws out the shit pot?
The chamber pot.
The chamber. Yeah.
That's a dignified.
You want to know how I got these skid marks? My father was a pooper.
Job too. That's like a medieval janitor. We love janitors. Thank you, AB.
I feel like he's the
the food tester, right? The one who like tests the poison food.
Oh, that's true.
Oh my dude, come on.
That's pretty good.
And he's so
Oh my
dumb, he
God.
thinks it's a position of honor. He's like, I get to try all this delicious food. You know?
He's on the
and
front
I get to
line.
hang out with the king.
He's on the front line since he looked. Oh my God.
It's such a great
We got a regular Dylan Burns over here.
job.
Stand down, Dylan. We've got an iconic food taster.
What an idiot. I know this is confusing. I'm pausing to make lots of humorous, jokey remarks. So bear
Is
with
Ethan worried that he's gonna get sued? Is that what's happening right now? Is that why he's doing the? Hey guys, I just want to remind you, please support the official release. I am pausing to provide all of my specific humor.
me, Ian. This video is going to perplex you, bamboozle you, if you might even.
Also, I just want to say thank you guys for not talking over Nate for that when he talks.
What are you gonna use that for?
He'll find a way.
Well, that was a good
You
one,
could
too.
also use that, Zach.
Everything I say can
You know what, Nate? You need to get your own soundboard of Zach.
I might have to. I'm thinking about it.
This is a asymmetrical warfare.
The thing is, people keep saying Ian is unfunny. He's not unfunny. He's actually hilarious when he's the butt of the joke. There is so much funny shit associated with Ian, and it's not something that comes out of his mouth except for his breath.
No, it don't roll like that.
No.
Well, man, it does now. Zach, Mr. I support the traffic. Guess what? I'm picking a side today.
No, I'm out on the traffic.
think
Dan.
it's
No, he
I'm out
disturbed
on
the
it.
traffic.
Too late.
For today, there's
Ian is too unfunny to be the Joker. You're actually wrong about that because you can go using the 3 Joker theory, right? There was a funny Joker. Okay, that was Ian. Dude, Ian is all 3 Jokers, but they're from different times of his life.
Appreciated the shout out.
a big schism on the traffic team.
No, I think if Zach uses sound, Nate should use video. Like,
Oh, that's true. He could overlay.
Nate should, Nate should record
Ian is the Joker that cuts off his own face. Yes, that is him.
Zach's input all show long, then cut it up
Yes,
and just
Nate.
have Zach pitch his
You
nose or
have
something.
you have more devastating weaponry at your hand.
Oh my
that's
God.
very
All right.
like
Guys.
water versus.
All right, let's move up a little bit.
You stinking looking ass.
Of that, she is loud, very talkative, social. People struggle.
Dude, these are my favorite characteristics of my wife. She is loud, talkative, and social. Those are. It's like he Googled synonyms.
Hateful.
She's
spiteful,
toxic,
toxic,
hateful.
confident.
Oh God. The teachers love my son. They said that he's nice. He's a pleasure to have in class. He shows good effort and concern. It's just all of the same things, just over and over again.
Loser.
Bully.
Bullies me on video.
To understand that dynamic, I think, especially me being a person who has made a career of talking online. So yes, Anisa will often...
The things I love most about my life. Well, 1, she's loud. 2, she's loud. 3, she's loud and opinionated. 4, she's loud.
Oftentimes, like in many relationships, be the more talkative one. We've been together...
No, this part wasn't about like the things he loves about his wife. But this, I remember the context before this. It's like him saying, hey, the reason why I don't speak up for myself is because my controlling wife is extremely fucking loud and she just answers everything for me, and that's totally normal.
For nearly...
How many
Sorry, I want to be as charitable as possible on that one.
times is he going to
Nobody
explain
cares,
that?
Bro. We get it. You're introverted. She's extroverted.
The reason why he's explaining it again is because he's watching PPP be like, I think that she cheats on him with black men. And then Andy's like, and then Anisa and Ian watching, he's, I can't believe people really fucking think that my wife cheats on me with black people. This is insane. Like, cause he can't like, dude, he can't like parse this. He cannot parse that like comedians are making fun of him. So he's hyper analyzing it and hyper analyzing the chat people who fucking hate him. Yeah. Dude, oh my God. By the way, I saw the clip of Andy fucking talking about the stream the other night. Those guys are great, dude. Those guys are really fucking funny.
We know. It's not.
I really appreciated the compliment.
Not fucking rocket science. The problem is that nobody cared. Nobody cares.
So far we've learned they love each other and Anisa talks a lot. What the fuck is the purpose of this video? Can we get to it?
The purpose of this video is to provide generational wealth to Nicholas DeOrio.
You're not going to get to it. You tell me when you get purpose. You can also raise your hand when
I understand.
Purpose, yeah.
Got it.
Years and
purpose or jokes. You stop it.
I'm ready. I got it.
All of it has been online for the public to see, and there are still people accusing her of cheating, accusing me of being in an abusive relationship. None of this is true, and there is no evidence for any of this except, like, I guess body language experts coming on and being like, iDubbbz is being stoic here, therefore...
No.
Wait. No, okay, that didn't happen. I don't think I caught this the first time I watched it. There's no one who's ever called you stoic before. That's a lie. He's fabricating this. He's creating a person to have referred to him as stoic, so we can use that.
Literally, nobody says you're stoic.
You're the only one that says stoic. Nobody literally thinks that about you. You know, stop it.
He's in hell.
Okay, hang on. Watch the change there. Watch the change.
Now, by the way, he goes, people are saying I'm being abused and she's cheating on me. And he shows these guys, and by the way, these Kino Casino guys.
They're already laughing too. Because their shit's so fucking funny.
And I've caught some of their coverage of Ian. They're funny, but they're extremely trolly and over the top.
Yeah.
They are like the epitome of what an internet troll is. And
yeah, it feels like old internet.
Giving them, like going after them, is quite literally the dumbest thing you could do. You know they were going to be celebrating when you brought them up. Did you have that clip I saw of how they reacted?
Oh, please.
I sent.
I think you sent it in the chat.
Yes.
In the beginning.
Look how they react to Ian bringing them up in a video. Like these people, as someone who's an internet veteran, this is the last.
Yeah, this is the dumbest fucking thing you could possibly do. Like, it just tells me that you stumbled onto this. You accidentally created like an entire YouTube genre, and it was a complete mistake that it happened to work out.
Person you want to be addressing.
But it does justify how much you've lost.
Because this is what they want. This is what they feed on. And by the way, you have zero fan overlap. You are not going to influence anybody to change their mind. You're just going to feed their families for the next fucking decade.
Yes!
Here's the reaction, watch.
He's got a fucking triangle. This fucking guy's got a triangle.
Look at this shit.
It's so free. It's so fucking free.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Oh my god.
I think PPP said they got their literal highest viewer thing ever. Like iDubbbz probably posted a 10 out of 10 video and literally sent these guys their biggest stream ever. They probably got so many new fans who weren't aware of their coverage until iDubbbz did like a nice shout out.
Happy they are.
9,000 viewers. That's insane.
Look how happy they are, Ian.
I love these guys.
This was the obvious results.
I think Andy got unbanned from YouTube recently, didn't he? He woke up one day and his fucking the channel little like the Warpath streams was back, right?
That's a hell of a set he has on the left.
Yeah, they got a whole weird, interesting thing going on these days. But the only thing that's going to happen is they're going to have their biggest streaming days ever. Everybody's going to want to tune in to see what they have to say.
You just gave them the biggest shout out.
Yeah, so I mean, just on principle by design, or the theory behind this video is it's very dumb. It's just a bad idea. Like, if you told me this idea, I would be like, what?
Unironically, if iDubbbz came up to any of us, most likely, I think that even the people who hate him the most would have tried to give him an optics check and tell him this was like a really bad idea. Like, this reminds me of the time when I reached out to Brad when we were first fighting with him, and I was like, bro, you gotta chill. Like, you're out of your fucking mind. You're doing like career reputational damage or something. I forgot what I said to him, but I felt like, because I felt like I was beefing with like a retarded person, so I needed to like pull him aside and be like, hey, listen, you need to calm down. And I'm kind of at that point with Ian right now. Like, if there was like a way I could contact him, I would have probably tried to talk him down from making that. Because obviously I hate content and I hate money. I legitimately probably would have shot over a DM if I had contact with him.
Stoic.
Yeah, it's a very stoic idea.
Incoming.
I don't know what the fuck that was. I have never gotten.
Look at Ian in this moment. Oh my god!
Like he looks
Their
sad.
whole thing is like nitpicking every little detail to just be as obnoxious as possible. Like that's their humor.
It's like, this is the moment where they decided to get the divorce. And Ian's like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. They're fabricating that. Why are they lying about this?
And he's, oh my God, he's missing it so hard.
He is disgusted at her. He's depressed. He's so disgusted.
Working
by this.
on.
He looks disgusted with this.
He looks so uncomfortable.
And
He's
by the
like,
way,
should I be here?
This isn't a diss to the Kino guys. I don't know how much viewers they get on Kick, but on YouTube, their videos get like 30,000 views. Now, like, this is your...
To be clear, though, that is kind of competitive for... Again, you can't say that, because, like, his stream... Like, the Kino Casino stream in response to this had, like, 9,000 times Ian's, like, core viewership on his streams, you know? At this point, Ian's punching up. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but they're probably pulling in more monthly viewership than Ian. That's probably the case. If you look at their month-to-month basis, they're probably on YouTube pulling in more viewership. And, like, if they sneeze, they'll have a bigger chat than him.
Big fuck...
I literally think... I think that iDubbbz is punching up.
Fucking target is this... I have no clue what he's thinking here, man. This is a huge misfire.
He looks so uncomfortable. Look at this guy's body language. He doesn't want to be there.
Look how miserable
It's true, though.
he looks. Dude, he looks...
Listen, you can say it's
Dude,
not...
he looks like he wants to kill himself.
In that video...
I mean, you might say that it's not true, but the fact is, Ian, you do look miserable. You do look awkward. You do look weird. You know, you did sit really far away from Hassan on the stream. Like, you know, maybe you should think about your behavior and how it's signaling, you know, like, why is that our problem? That you're a silly, goofy fuck.
Shut up, baby.
What is our fault for pointing out the obvious?
Yeah, I kind of want to kill...
Oh my God, bro. Oh!
myself now. Okay,
chill, bro.
Dude, look at the iconic... Dude, this is his iconic joking language when he stoically says that he wants to kill himself in his own video.
For pointing out the obvious?
I kind of want to kill myself now. Okay,
chill.
Remember when he used to just, like, be able to, I don't know, like, do banter or something? That just seemed like he wanted to. Like, I'm not sold that that was a joke.
Oh, bro. Is that Stoic? Because Kino Casino made fun of me. I'm going to kill myself.
No.
Well, I guess I'm assuming...
Dude, the iconic first joke of the video, I am suicidal because this guy keeps saying that I'm sad.
That was a joke? Was that a joke?
I don't know.
You think he's actually suicidal?
Yeah, my hand's down.
I think it was an attempt at a joke.
Oh, it was? A joke. But my hand didn't go up, so it's
but
not.
It's so not funny because the heart of the quote so-called joke is that they're getting to him.
Oh.
He's telling the trolls that they control him.
But yeah, like what caused Ian's trolls remorse? What happened? Did something like there has to have been an actual point here where something has was it really that like a fan walked up to him and said the N-word and it broke him? Is that what happened? Because like when you look at guys like Bunty King, remember Bunty King? Obviously the guy's doing way better now. I'm not bringing this up to like shit on Bunty King. But Bunty King used to be a useful idiot for guys like Sargon of Akkad, right? He was a brown dude, fucking respect on his name, but he was a brown dude who was going out here defending like fucking crypto fascist people, right? The Mouthy Buddha guy made a 3-part series on the Jewish question and fucking said that like Hitler was like a decent guy. And then Bunty responded by DMing him, asking him if he was actually a Nazi. And then the Mouthy Buddha guy said no. So then Bunty King went on a Twitter spiral and debated Destiny. And only at the very end of the thing did he admit that he actually had never even seen the video he was defending. Right? He was a useful idiot for the alt-right. That's what Bunty King was back when he was like making content and successful and fighting. But around the Tariq Nasheed days, if you guys watched any of that content. Right? Obviously, he's doing better now. He's got a whole fucking life. Congratulations. He's one of the few guys to escape being a lolcow, so that's cool. But everything changed when they started calling him a cuck. Oh my god. Oh, that's it. It's the girlfriend thing. It's always been the girlfriend thing. They started seeing the girlfriend in the videos. It doesn't have to be when the OnlyFans thing started. It was probably the girlfriend thing. That's probably it. Because what happened was they started calling Bunty a cuck because he tried to make cuck cool. What he did was he posted a video called "I'm a Cuck, Let's Talk," where he talked about how his girlfriend cheated on him, which wasn't even really being a cuck. But he kind of said like, "I'm a fucking cuck, guys," and he started laughing and shit, doing his like iconic Bunty King laugh. So all the alt-writers that he was pandering to just like bullied the fuck out of him. Then he tried to make a video where he's like, "I'm not a cuck, let's talk," right? And it didn't work. So they all just completely mauled him. And then after that, you know what happened? Take a guess. He was like a liberal. He was like a lefty. You know, he completely 180'd everything. He got complete trolls remorse, right? He lost his entire audience. He got called a cuck like 3 times and he became a lefty immediately, right? Is that, that's like an interesting parallel. I never really considered that.
If you have to explain the joke,
he said like, yeah, if he could, even though she cheated on him, he would like beg for her to come back or something. But he like said in the next video that he was just like making it up and he actually wouldn't do that.
Is it still a joke?
I think it's a bad joke.
Okay, maybe I'll put it up halfway.
Well, I don't think he's suicidal.
Okay.
That's not
Coming
in this video. Yeah.
Kill himself.
I mean, I kind of want to kill myself
Do you
now.
have one of those cork boards with the red string base?
That's a really good soundbite.
No,
Too bad. Okay, fair enough. I appreciate the feedback.
Wait, what was it?
Too bad. Okay. Soundbite.
Kill himself.
I mean, I kind of want to kill myself now.
That's a.
Oh, good. By the way, thank you guys for hitting the goal. Ian doesn't know the feeling. You guys have earned another goal. There you go. Bam.
Okay, so really good soundbite.
I appreciate. Dude, it's crazy. You guys are coming in here paying full price donations, but are you aware it's September right now? You could be giving Ian like significantly more money for significantly less on your end. That's crazy.
Appreciate the feedback.
Maybe.
I appreciate the feedback.
I'd keep it for a rainy day.
Yeah, I mean, it's maybe once in a while.
You guys are more devious than I am. Wow.
That's not true. Ian got 11 subs on his September stream, dude. That's insane.
Don't say that.
Are you guys subbernauts, dude? Thank you guys for being the best subbernauts on YouTube.
I have one boba left that I'm trying to snipe.
All right. Can somebody answer this for me? I gotta know. Is boba good for you or bad for
Can I
you?
say something to you, Nick? I really like you.
That's the thing with the balls, right? I've never had boba. I assumed it was like a healthy beverage. That's why I never tried it. Unironically, it's bad? So should I try it? Thank you.
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like you. Why?
Boba down.
I just assumed it had too many balls in it. It was probably like good for you. It looks like, you know what it looks like? It looks like that some kind of acai type shit. But then I found out that acai shit's bad for you too.
Like you. Why?
Everything's a lie, bro. Everything's a fucking lie. I thought that was like a good thing, but apparently that's like awful as well.
I feel like he's the food tester, right?
I always do impossible.
You already said that.
What?
You already said that, Nate. Is it what? But by the way, it was a really good, funny comment.
If Anisa was in World War II Germany, she would be the
really
food
like
tester for Adolf Hitler. That would be her job. That would be the only job she'd be qualified for if she lived in Germany during World War II. She'd have to make sure there's no poison in his meals.
Is this
and then she would justify it by saying they have like great scientific advancements that they need to do this stuff for.
I appreciate it. Okay, say it twice, King.
Bro, Russ, 20 gifted. What the fuck, dude? I completely missed that.
Yourself, Keffels,
20 gifted. You're insane.
Nicholas
Thank you.
DeOrio.
Keffels, if I can get the shout out.
You know?
Dude, 20 gifted subbernauts. Welcome to September. Thank you. Okay.
They're not a fan of the resting bitch
By the way, if you get a gifted sub, that gives you a link to the Discord. You can find it in the post section. It's the only members only post there.
face. All right?
It's permanent. I don't kick you out. You stay in there even if your gift expires.
I really like
Well,
Thank you.
I'm not going to smile all the time, fellas. And
I don't think he smiles ever, to be clear.
even when
when the camera turns off, I think he smiles less. I think he has to like butter himself up for the stream.
Can I say something to you, Nick?
smile,
I really like
you guys still like contort it into
Thank you,
he's
thank you,
so
thank you.
uncomfortable or he's smiling through the pain.
Right? Oh my god.
Wait, what the fuck? Was that dude? Oh
Can I
fuck,
say
you guys
something
are
to you, Nick?
thank you.
I
Thank you,
really
thank
like
you,
you.
thank you, thank you.
Why?
Holy shit. Wait, what am I Dude, my shit's glitching out. I have to see what just happened. Bro, when the fuck did Rush send 50 gifted subs? When the fuck did that even happen? Holy shit, dude. I didn't even know that was an interval that you could pick. What the fuck, dude? And thank you, fake name, for 10. Jesus.
This is pathetic.
It's just insane.
It's pathetic.
He's starting off with people are making fun of me for looking awkward.
Bro.
Always do the possible.
Bro. It just went up. Like, I don't even know what just fucking happened. I don't even know what just happened. It just went up again. Is that another 10 gifts? Thank you.
Nick. I really like you.
Wait, what the fuck is, I don't know what's happening. Thank you. I don't even know what, this is insane.
Guys, can you please stop? People on the internet are being mean to me, iDubbbz, the content cop guy.
Hey, Nicholas DeOrio.
And also, by the way,
bro, I hope you like the sound effects.
Stop telling me to smile.
Yeah, we're moving out of the basement tonight, boys. We're moving out of the Jomha Snark Center. What is it? Snark Bunker.
Sweetheart, I am not your plaything. It's like, dude, this is not a real video. These aren't real fucking criticisms. These are trolls.
I'm still not clear on what this video is about.
He's trying to defend himself.
Holy fuck.
Is essentially what he's trying to do.
Oh, he's so uncomfortable. And he's smiling on his face.
What?
But inside his eyes, you can see his pain.
That's a joke. And
that's the craziest shit, dude. Because it's like, that is... Like, why would you ever include a comment like that in a fucking video like this?
I really like you.
Why?
Anyone at that.
For some reason. Well, not for some reason.
What was that title? Creepy sex theories. Also, why are you playing a gong? Is that a little racist?
Thank you for the 5 gifted.
Why would that be racist?
I mean,
Gongs are not inherently.
Russ! Bro! I don't even know what to say.
I always do the possible.
This is like, unironically, this is probably more subs than he got in September. That's the fucking crazy part. That's, dude, Russ, you literally are a fucking legend.
Is this really
Holy fuck, bro.
The gong show racist?
The Japanese thing, the gong.
My fucking thing is like frozen. My creator studio is like fucking frozen.
Wait,
like the movie.
Not specifically Japanese.
Drummers
Who
use
invented
it.
the gong? Fact check that.
The Gong Show.
John Bottom.
John.
That's the gong show guy.
No, that was Led Zeppelin's drummer, bro. Come on.
Invented the gong.
Neil Peart.
It's not attributed to a single person, but the results of gradual development in the ancient.
iDubbbz has officially been mogged. Yeah, I would say that iDubbbz has been mogged. Yeah.
East and Southeast Asia.
I know.
With origins possibly in the Bronze Age.
Dude, you should have saw this coming, Nick. You're talking about a poor lefty. Oh god, dude. You're actually completely fucking right.
I really like you.
Dude, what is the difference between like Ian and current day and then covering like Innuendo Studios?
Wow, 3500 BC. Over 5,000 years of gong.
You think they just thought of it themselves? They were
Neil Peart is the best drummer.
over there doing the silk trade, and they heard that big, beautiful sound, and they had a fucking awakening in their mind. And then 3,000 years later, you have someone like Ian being a total racist creep and misusing this cultural, this heritage that they...
Bro, I don't even know what's... Dude. Dude. It's not even updating fast enough. I just keep... Dude, there's nothing happening on screen, and the new members is just continuously rising. This is, like, fucking ridiculous. Thank you. I appreciate everybody. I will go back. I gotta read all this stuff at the end. I appreciate everybody. Really holy fuck. What does redeem mean? I think that's a meme about Twitch, right? Thank you so much.
Built over thousands of years. How dare you?
I don't.
Russ just said you have donated more through. You have donated more than Creator Clash through the taxes.
Okay. All right.
That's by the way. Ian, before you make a video essay about me calling you racist, I'll be very transparent with you. That was a joke.
Yeah. Well, you have to be extremely transparent. He's just wildly unintelligent.
Good.
Give a
Good
big
Tom.
shout out to Nicholas DeOrio.
Reason, well, not for some reason, for the reason of sexism and people's view on OnlyFans.
And it's like we primed, like this is a really bad angle, because not only is it wrong.
Nicholas DeOrio.
Cute. Not only is it, dude, fucking hell. I don't even. I feel like the stream is gonna just have to go on because all the sound effects aren't gonna play. That's insane.
I always do the possible.
Hold on. Hold on.
The reason of sexism and...
Yeah, I feel like we really primed this, didn't we? Like, we've been talking about what they were going to say for months. Going all the way back to the Creator Clash streams. I've been telling you their entire playbook. Oh, it's sexism. It's racism. Anything that you say, it's, oh, you hate women. You hate OnlyFans. That's the only reason you could possibly hate me. It has nothing to do with the fact that, like, my wife is insufferable, that I'm no longer funny without my fucking racial humor to hang on to and benefit directly off of. Right? Like, we've been telling you that they were going to say this from the very beginning, and then iDubbbz just goes ahead and makes the video, man. It's bizarre. Like, I have literally no idea why they would pick this angle. We've been telling you they were going to do it the whole time.
And people's view on OnlyFans.
It's like I have, like, amazing foresight, but it's not foresight. It's me literally telling them what not to do, and then they just go ahead and do it anyway.
And them
cares
just not
about that
liking
shit?
Anisa. They want to...
Dude, if iDubbbz was told in Final Destination that he was going to die, he would literally be the only character to still die. Like, that's how unaware of his own surroundings he is. He could be warned that Final Destination is happening. He would be the only character to die in the initial tragedy, despite being warned about it by the fucking main characters.
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like you.
Why?
Push forward and there.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys hitting the goal and everything in between. Thank you so much.
That she's actively...
Wait, Anisa just deleted all of her tweets about the crew? Well, thank God we got him on here, dude. Thank God the stream is forever.
Section of
and always.
This is talking about, like,
Can I say
people
something to you, Nick? I really like
being upset that Anisa's on OnlyFans and everything.
It's the same shit they've been talking about.
Yeah, they're just looping back to the approved talking points, but every time they pull this card, a few more people realize, oh, they're just fucking doing this again. Oh, yeah, it's just racists and sexists and homophobes again. Yeah, no valid criticism. You know when the racism and sexism and homophobia thing stopped working?
Shout out to Nicholas DeOrio.
I'll tell you when it stopped working. That shit died as soon as they fucked up their second charity event. And it's depressing. It is legitimately fucking depressing that it took 2 charity events for that to die. But yeah, after they fucked up their second charity event, people started to go, wait, why do people hate them again? I mean, there are kind of like a few valid criticisms, and then the floodgates open wide. Thank you.
For years.
Constantly.
4 years? How many times?
Right, and
just move on. Just do the OnlyFans.
Right.
You know, just do it.
And I mean, at least in relation to us, I mean, you guys famously stood up for them.
We did.
So, I mean,
I don't judge them for the OnlyFans thing. I don't care.
Right.
I never cared. That's their business. You know what I mean?
I don't care if she does OnlyFans. I'm not anti-pornography. I'm not anti-OnlyFans in general. But I am anti-OnlyFans people who will not accept any form of pushback or jokes related to their chosen fucking way of making a shitload of money. Okay, I think that if you're going to do OnlyFans, you are going to be susceptible to the same types of criticism every other fucking content creator makes about their content. Listen, if an IRL streamer doesn't want to be fucking harassed in real life, not like by actual other people, obviously, but like their fucking appearance and stuff like this and where they're going, the way they walk or whatever, they probably shouldn't be like an IRL streamer, right? Like, if you don't want to be shit talked for your content that you're making, you probably shouldn't like make that content, right? If you're unable to take a joke and you scream sexism every time someone insults you, even though those same sexists who hate you are probably the ones spending like $50 for a private video, then like I really don't respect you. I feel like you need to be able to take the punches there, right?
But they obsess over it, and it's like, dude, it's just boring. It's bad. content.
But it's like so amateur hour. Like, haven't you been already like at the top of YouTube? Like, you've seen it all, I thought. Now you're responding to like basic trolling comments like, oh my god,
Russ, bro, what the fuck, dude?
Is this really lolly?
Dude, Russ, I am not beating the allegations tonight. Holy fuck,
Can I say something
dude.
to you, Nick? I really like you.
Peace and love. Thank
Why?
you so much, bro.
looks dead inside. Yeah, so what? That
why-
doesn't require a whole video addressing it.
That's why I'm getting
That is like the hardest mic
Is
drop
this
I've
really
ever
lolly?
seen.
concerned that the brain damage theory might actually be true. I don't.
I think the brain damage theory is true. I think he was always kind of fucking stupid after the whole
Is this
swapping
really
over
lolly?
to cover like more, I don't know, bread tubey type stuff or like doing the doc. He was still kind of whacked out back then, but I think it's gotten significantly worse after the boxing for him.
Say that to be me.
I think there's a lot of like there's a lot of factors here at play, but I do think that is probably a more significant one.
Or to be funny. That's not a joke. Don't raise your hand, Tom.
I'm contemplating it.
But I do think he might need to get he should get a scan. Like, seriously.
Bro, don't all right, calm down on the concern trolling. I wouldn't want him to get a scan.
Can I say something?
I don't
to you?
know, man.
Free healthcare
I really
in
like
Canada.
you.
You got Canadian healthcare.
Hit him up.
Yeah, take advantage of that.
Get in line.
I want him to keep making content.
And continue.
What do you mean, whoa? It's not like he's being accused of having a fucking brain tumor. Then he probably should get the scan or whatever. But I don't want him to retire.
Cheating on me. And if you listen to freaks
Can I
like
say
this guy
something
I'm
to you,
about
Nick?
to show,
I really like
it makes sense why. They are obsessed.
Anisa wants to have sex and to
No,
have
Kino.
Bro, I can't. Dude, the Kino Casino clips are so fucking good in this
I
video.
always do the possible.
Unironic, dude, iDubbbz used to have like some funny shit, right? I don't know. I don't find it funny when I look back, but the Kino Casino stuff is literally the comic relief of this video, and it's supposed
Can I
to be
say something
played
to
as
you,
like a
Nick?
bad thing.
I really like you.
sex with
Casino shit.
Anisa. I think he wants to bang Anisa.
This guy is dressed up as the Colonel. What do you want? One is fried chicken and the other is Colonel Sanders.
Wait, I didn't
Can I say
even
something
wait.
to you,
What?
Nick? I really like you.
I think he wants to bang Anisa.
This guy is dressed up as the Colonel.
Makes sense why. They are obsessed.
Anisa wants to have sex and to
More
having
Kino
sex with
Casino
Anisa.
shit.
I think
Can I
he
say
wants to
something to you,
bang
Nick?
Oh my god,
really
wait, that's
like-
actually I didn't even realize that Andy was dressed up like fried chicken.
Anisa.
Dude, they're watching a clip of Andy dressed up like fried chicken and PPP dressed as Colonel Sanders, and they're like,
Can I say something to
these
you, Nick?
fucking guys,
I really
dude.
like
These fucking
Why?
guys again, dude.
This guy is dressed up as the Colonel. What do you want? One is fried chicken and the other is Colonel Sanders. Why are you taking these guys serious?
Well, dude, it's backfired because I love these guys now.
That's what I'm
These guys are pretty gangster.
Yeah, they're doing a comedy show, and unlike Ian, they're actually making.
Yeah, I
jokes.
like these guys.
like unironically, the biggest
really like
advertisement for these guys.
Someone in chat, how do I become a member? I don't even see the option on iOS. Bro, just sit in the chat for a couple of minutes. I think they're running out of potential people to hit.
These meanie heads.
He's Colonel Sanders, man. It's funny.
Fucking KFC boys.
Anisa.
Dude, Anisa's gonna cover that, and he's gonna be like, "This
something to you,
guy's
Nick?
literally dressed
really
like
like
a fucking
Why?
Klansman." Colonel Sanders was in the Klan, okay? They're literally dressed up like fried chicken in a racist fucking caricature.
Was horny and wanted to have sex
Can I say something to you,
with
Nick? I really
this
like
therapist while Anisa figured herself to it.
Yep.
Very crude, obviously.
Pussy wet?
Buddy, was she
They're yeah, very crude, very crude.
That's what I'm saying.
They're trying.
What we're
Can I say
describing.
something to you,
Dude,
Nick?
Ian,
I really like
Ethan's audience
Why?
right now is finding out what a 89 to 92% male dominated audience streamer sounds like. You know what I mean? It's probably
Is
like
this really lolly?
it's probably like shell shock, but in that exact moment, this is what it sounds like when you're hearing a overwhelmingly male dominated audience streamer.
Here
30,000
is two
view
grown
videos.
men
Is this
who
really
are
lolly?
fantasizing about a stranger and his wife and what they do in the bedroom.
Who cares?
Or don't do in the bedroom. That is creepy, weirdo shit.
And here
It's honestly not even that creepy weird. I feel like a lot. That's like not like of all the creepo shit, weirdo shit of a scale on that. It's like pretty commonplace. Oh, you're thinking about
What are we? Actually, I haven't checked the stats in a while. I even when like we started covering the H3 stuff a lot, I didn't notice it. I didn't really go crazy women either.
There are no smiles in the Joma basement tonight.
Analytics, audience. Well, maybe after half the commentary community got mad at me, maybe we lost a
Nicholas
couple. Let's
DeOrio,
see.
we in this shit, son.
I don't know. What are all these stats? Channels your audience watches. Number 1, more Pegasus. Really?
Hey, Nicholas DeOrio, we in this shit,
More
son.
Pegasus, Sensitive Society, and Tectone? That's fucking crazy. Yeah, we're at 75% in the last 28 days. 75% male. Let me look at the last 90. How many? 7? Actually, we're pretty stacked. It was 76 in the last 90. Last 365, 76.
Is this really
lifetime of the channel? 7. Yeah, guys, 75. I have about 21 to 22% women in the audience. And I've had that for life. The stats are extremely consistent.
Give a big shout out to Nicholas DeOrio.
my sex life, dude. You're a fucking like sex criminal. It's like, bro, literally pick up like a gossip magazine. You know?
You thought it would have
been
more? More women or males? It's definitely. I mean, listen, we came. How did we start here? The first YouTube video that I really made was on Nerd City, but like the first drama I was ever in. This is actually fucking crazy.
Give a big shout out to Nicholas DeOrio.
The first drama I was really ever in was with Andy Worski. Like that Andy Worski. I made a video on Andy, and then I made a video on Ethan Ralph. And that was like an internet blood sports.
Can I say something to you, Nick?
Like I popped in at the very end of internet blood sports, but I didn't want to stick around there because internet blood sports was just like everyone gets doxxed. Everyone gets like harassed, and like that obviously happened within the first month or two I was on YouTube, which kind of sucks. But I honestly, this is my hot take. Getting doxxed in like the first 2 months of YouTube is like the best thing that ever happened to me because I literally didn't have to deal. Like you don't have to deal with the when is it going to happen, what's going to happen, when's it going to happen, what's going to happen. I mean, it sucked getting like fucking death threats on holidays with family over and stuff, and getting fucking what was it, like 5 Qurans sent to my house off of Amazon things that were shipped to my place. And I think they called like a Domino's and something, and I shut that down. That would have been a pain in the ass. But getting doxxed like that quickly was like, it was probably better for it to go down like that because everything else is kind of paled in comparison to the first couple of months on YouTube. But yeah, in that time frame, in the first run, I got into a fight with Nerd City, and then Nerd City went on Tommy C's live stream and ranted about what a piece of shit I was, which was crazy because it was my first video I ever made on like in a YouTube drama thing on that channel, right? And then right after that, I made the video on Andy, and the Andy video led to the Ethan Ralph video, and then Hassan Piker found me. And then Hassan Piker watched and liked the Ethan Ralph video. And then right after that, I wanted to pivot into commentary because that's where I wanted to be. Like most people want to be a movie YouTuber, they pick drama. I wanted to be a commentary YouTuber. So I because I was friendly with Tommy and Tommy didn't like Keemstar, we had like a little beef with Keemstar, right? And I got added to the NCO group chat with like all the commentary channels like Jay Aubrey and Tro, and I got added the same day that Keemstar went in there. It was that crazy doxing thing where he was trying to prove that Just Destiny was a pedophile because he reacted funny when they called him a pedophile. He got mad. I'm not even kidding. That was like the problem. That was like the thing that started the whole fucking thing, is that he got called a pedophile for like having like sexualized thumbnails or something. And that was like, I don't remember exactly how bad they were, but he got called a pedophile and he got mad and threatened to strike the YouTuber because no one who gets called a pedophile would react that way. Keemstar was like, we have to dox this guy immediately because he's probably like a incarcerated pedophile or something. So they brought in the Zoom guy who doxed my family to dox this guy in the call filled with random YouTubers who didn't even know what was happening. It was like John Swan, Jay Aubrey, and all these guys were in a phone call, and this crazy IBS doxer joined the thing, and he's like, yeah, this guy, he's a 45-year-old pedophile. I go, I don't think that's him. He goes, what do you mean? Well, that guy's in jail. He goes, oh, I have no idea who this guy is. So then he leaves, And then they find out more information about him, and like everyone's like, Keemstar needs to get like kicked in the group chat. Like, this is fucking crazy. And it turned out that they found messages that this guy made saying the N-word. So it moved away from this guy's a pedophile and he's a danger or whatever, and I have a hunch this guy's definitely a pedophile, to this guy said the N-word, so we can at least send him this message to threaten him with. Then they found out he was a black guy. So Keemstar gave the information to a minor and leaked it to that person, and then that person notified me, and then I made the video covering it because I was like the craziest shit that I've ever fucking seen. And then that video that I'm talking about right now was in Ethan's content nuke. So that was my first 4 months on YouTube. I would say it was pretty eventful. That, and in between there, Susie Lou was kind of a big topic. So that was, and Instagram Wake Up happened that I told you earlier. So that was my first 4 months on YouTube. It was fun. It's a fun time.
That's serious?
When you
if you go back and you watch the whole thing about Just Destiny, I get the like literal credit on screen in the content nuke of the video that I then went on to criticize with Tom.
Engage with OnlyFans and you're on that platform, it's obviously gonna come with comments like, you know, people making comments about that. That is the internet.
Just get the bag.
Yeah.
Do the thing.
With the bull, folks. There's iDubbbz with the bull.
He's using sexualized terms to describe a picture of me and my dog.
I can't, bro. I can't. This video is so fucking bad. It's actually so fucking bad.
And what are we doing? Really so many people.
He's being hyperbolic. He's doing.
What are we doing?
He's doing a joke, dude. Oh my god,
dude. He thinks I want to fuck my dog. It's like, no, that's not.
This guy said I was gonna fuck my dog. Can you believe how sick that?
Yeah, that's literally what I'm thinking. Like, it's insane.
He's like fucking a 2015 social justice warrior.
Yes, he literally has grown into a subject of a golden age H3H3 video. He didn't grow into empathy. He grew into like the target of the humongous video.
He's turned into Zarna. He's like a humongous what?
Humongous. You don't know, bro. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like you.
Why? There's no. That's insane. That's actually insanity.
Did you really just say humongous? What? He's making a reference to his penis. I was just sexually assaulted. That's what you're doing right now.
Yes.
I'll never forget the second girl in the background who goes, "What the fuck?"
Right. Just the horror. The horror.
Dude, that happened 2 times in one stream. I'm not beating the pre-watched allegations. I swear to God, I gotta be. I didn't want to watch fucking anything yesterday with all the shit that was going on. So I think that took a lot of the air out of the room. But I'm actually blown away.
The guy did a humongous joke. The horror. That's you right now, bro.
Miss Mermaid in the chat said, as an adult performer, we generally want people to fantasize about us in that way.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to say. Dude, remember when Anisa made the tweet being like, all these fucking incels, right?
Can I say something?
All these pathetic, these pathetic incels. Like, these are the people who are... What was it? No, it was these porn-obsessed weirdos. That was the quote, not incels. The porn-obsessed weirdos. It's like, what? They're obsessed with, like...
always do the possible.
Feeding your family? What are they obsessed with, like, providing you wealth? How could somebody who makes OnlyFans content ever get mad and call somebody porn-obsessed? It is literally your financial structure. That's like, yeah, that's literally how you make money.
Yeah,
it's good for business.
See, she's even bad at OnlyFans.
It's like, wait, you're fantasizing
How dare
about
you think
me?
about me sexually?
You're
anyway,
creepy.
Please join my OnlyFans. Fucking crazy.
People will tell Anisa and I of just like, don't feed into the hate. And it's like...
Unironically, you know what a winning structure for her life would be? If she did OnlyFans, but quit the porn part, and she just uploaded videos talking about her husband. Just saying like horrible shit about her husband. I legitimately think they'd be able to buy a house by the end of the year. If like the OnlyFans was just like, or she like goes to film the OnlyFans, but it's like found footage McJuggerNugget style of them having fucking fights. Could you imagine that? iDubbbz and Anisa completely pivot. they become entirely self-aware, and they start a McJuggernuggets tier ARG, where they just like create this 6-hour screaming match argument or something for content.
Okay, we're gonna post some normal stuff. Anisa posts just me with a picture of my dog, and this is the type of commentary we get about it.
iDubbbz with the bull. Gorgeous Gabe Plowder.
Gorgeous Gabe Plowder.
Back room of the salon. 3-hour bukkake session with all of the male stylists.
If you're curious about...
Dude, and the funniest part here is like the crew is literally laughing at this shit. All you have done, dude, the best thing that Ian has done is introduce the entire H3H3 audience to Kino Casino. That's the real blunder here, right? Now, Ethan shows this to his entire audience. There might have been criticism from like the core group or whatever for pulling it up themselves, but now that Ian has presented their jokes in this format, there's literally nothing that they can possibly say. All they have done was introduce an entire new generation to some of the most fucking brutal iDubbbz criticism there is.
The hairdresser these guys are talking about. I will point you to my disgraced boxing coach, Michael Briggs. For some reason,
What's the meme with Woody?
Fucking loser.
Or not Woody.
Oh, okay.
Where he's like, no, go back. No, it's from Breaking Bad.
Oh no, or
from the car.
Oh, the car. It's the Walter White car meme. Have you ever seen the Xander Hall edit of the Walter White car meme?
Window.
or think about Interstellar.
There's also an Interstellar.
Hank!
Yeah, Walter in the car screaming no.
Everybody's like, no!
Woody.
Don't make this video.
Woody.
I thought it was Woody.
Woody White.
Yeah, Woody White.
Woody White.
Breaking Bad.
Heisenwood. They call him.
Heisenwood.
Okay, go
And
back
his
just
dumb
a
as
tiny...
rocks white.
Sure.
Here,
I'll
okay.
point you to my disgraced boxing coach, Michael Briggs.
What's disgraced about
Disgrace?
Briggs? You know why I asked him
He's a
to
good
join.
dude.
Dude, he fucking came.
Hipster is a good dude. I'm getting bodied right now in COD. That's fucking crazy.
Out looking tall and kingly in that interview.
yeah.
I reached out for them to call in. They wanted to, but guess what? They both have jobs. They're both working, Ian. There's nothing disgraced about him. You're the one who's sitting in a fucking basement all sweaty ass looking, addressing a bunch of trolls who are obviously making jokes. Talk about disgraced. Oh my God. What are you what words are you using?
For
By
some
the way,
reason.
it's probably, dude, on a Kino Casino stream or on my stream, it's probably, like, I have created, right? Like, what, like 60-something videos on these guys? Kino Casino probably has, like, 60-something videos on these guys, maybe more, or, like, extremely long stream segments. I don't know how they cut everything up for highlights. I've only ever seen a live show. But there has to be, like, some continuity issues. Like, I have to have made some mistakes that you could then exploit and like hyper-analyze, right? If you want to be a bad faith piece of shit, you could go back and watch all 60 of the videos or like significant portions until you find some things I got wrong and like overanalyze it and call me like a bad guy. But they're not even trying. They're just pulling up clips of jokes. Yeah, this is it. This is the screenshot. This is like, dude, this is it. That's Xander Hall. Cherry, you're killing me, Cherry. If I have to live with my abusive mother, dude, that's insane. Dude. It's the Xander Hall Walter White picture. That's a fucking vintage one. It's a vintage me Marino right there.
This stupid fucking loser and his dumb as...
There is ways to make this video well that could be difficult to respond to. But iDubbbz is like, hey, I have an idea. I'm just not gonna try at all. And I'm gonna pander to Hassan's audience, and maybe they'll stay this time. It's so stupid, bro.
Can you believe this guy? Whoa, hold the fucking phone.
Yep.
How are you gonna come at her like that? A child bride who's fighting against people marrying minors?
Anisa's like, listen, I am a huge proponent of feminism, but sometimes child abuse survivors are fucking bitches, you know? Sometimes they gotta be fucking put in their place. Sometimes even a rib gotta get broken every once in a while. Oh, did I say that, Teehee?
In every state, going state to state on her own fucking dime to fight that?
And by the way,
she's the fucking loser?
She's dumb as rocks, he said.
Dumb as fucking rocks.
By the way, she was
raised in horror and managed to get a college fucking degree.
Yeah.
What the fuck have these two assholes done?
Nothing.
Nothing.
He said the N-word a lot.
He did say the
He
N-word
did
a
say
lot.
the N-word.
No. He said the N-word a lot, and then he said sorry for saying the N-word a lot. That is his legacy. His legacy is apologizing for saying the N-word when he was famous.
For it a lot.
Isn't that? I mean, it's something. I guess.
It is something.
It is something.
It's noteworthy.
7 million subs.
It's noteworthy.
Get
7 million subs don't lie.
Dude, what? Dude, we were all here when we watched that interview. I was in tears hearing her story. And dumb as fucking rocks.
Yeah. Where's the empathy bar? And if you go back and listen to her one of her big points of contention of conflict is when she asked him to help her talk about this.
Nicholas
and
the
he
Goat,
just
thank you
left
for the
her
$5.
on red.
Thank you, Acorn.
But in the meantime, she's actually continues to do this and has been successful. I forget what state, but they passed a law.
She got it in Washington, and she's got California this year.
Is actually doing something to help people.
But he finally replied to her, if you remember, the day before she was going to be on the show. All of a sudden, he remembered her number.
He's like, guys.
Holy shit. Wait, there we go.
We really need to work out this differences privately. And he did the same thing to AB when he's.
Do you have monkeypox?
That was it. That's the Russ one.
No.
Thank you, Russ.
Did your girlfriend
Bro,
use a strap on and give you monkeypox?
That's fucking crazy.
What?
That dude,
I
that
heard you're into some
donation
BDSM
was like
shit, so I'm
fucking
just wondering
30
if
minutes
that's
ago. That's insane.
Why are you still here?
Hey, Nicholas
That's
DeOrio,
how
we need this
far
shit
back
done.
the donations are. Dude, you guys are fucking insane.
Start with AB's like, all right, I'm going in. He's like, AB, just so you know, I may have told you to fuck yourself
something to you,
and
Nick?
said block AB
really like
and been heaping shit on you and making it seem like you.
Bro, we're so far back, the chat's reacting a second time. That's so fucking funny. Thank you again so much, Ross. I appreciate the fuck out of you.
This really
You don't
long?
care. But please know that I will never betray your trust.
Yeah, the whole internet's talking about your new video that's about to drop, and then Anisa retweets "fuck the crew." I don't
You know
know.
what's funny? We did the same thing twice. They announced Content Cop, and everyone
Shout
said,
out to Nicholas DeOrio.
when they announced Content Cop, everyone was like, hey, listen, there's a chance that this could be good, right? Like, there is a chance that iDubbbz could put out something that is entertaining. This could be a redemption arc. People speculate, like, what are we going to do here? Could it be Asmongold? Could it be covering out? Could it be maybe Tectone? Like, who's he making this video on? Maybe there's an angle here that you could provide something interesting, right? Maybe he could go back to form and do his thing in his own new style. And then he makes the Ethan video and bombs his fucking career, right? Then he goes to make this video and it's like, all right, well, let's see what he's going to do here. He's going to respond to criticism. He's going to respond to hate. And then he literally just sabotages himself again. There is hype for this guy to make a good video. He just refuses.
Why?
What's Act 3 gonna be? I have no idea.
Okay.
Please, just know I would never betray.
I didn't think it was gonna be on Ethan. Bro, I'll say it. Harley told me 24 hours before this fucking thing was coming out that he thought for sure it was Ethan. And I asked him, why would you say that? He goes, well, I have a pretty interesting source. And I go, who's your source? And he goes, Ian. And I go, you're fucking lying. I wrote him off as a liar. And I was still as surprised as I would have been if he had never messaged me. He literally warned me a day before that it was going to be on fucking Ethan, and I just straight up thought he lied.
Betray your trust. Oh my God.
Again, these guys are dumb. I got the information all in one day. Harley's dropping.
Is Dark Vibe AU a virgin?
Thank you.
No, I am not.
I got all this info on the same day. I mentioned this before. Harley's dropping. Lena's dropping. iDubbbz and Anisa might be also dropping. And then there was like the stuff that I heard about them with like Harley getting him back to the table or trying to get him back to the table and stuff, which I don't know if all that was discussed or whatever. So I'm not gonna talk too much about. But I got all that in one day. Do you know how these geniuses handled it? This info was trickled out over 2 weeks. I got 3 live streams off that entire sentence. That one sentence. I got 3 full live streams off of that. Because they didn't just rip the Band-Aid off. Do you know how much extra shit they got? Because they fucking trickled that info out when it all happened the same time? Like all within the same amount. It's crazy.
So pathetic.
Harley, wait, cancel Nick for calling Harley a liar. Somebody didn't see the first interview with Harley this year. Again, I love Harley. I think Harley's super entertaining. Harley also told everybody that Creator Clash 2 was outselling Creator Clash 1 and got called on it. So Harley, at this moment in time, was just outside the frame of like
Nicholas the Goat. Thank you for the $5.
of when Harley would just straight up lie about stuff. Because he was, again, you have to understand, prior to this, Harley was trying to sell a fight. Harley was coming on and he was doing this promo not as a self-deprecation ritual. He was desperately trying to promote the fight by getting it into like somebody has to see it, right? Like that's what he was doing. So yeah, Harley would lie about stuff. But at this point, even around this point, like it was still wasn't off the table that he was going to lie to me about something or whatever, or tell me like a half-truth.
Decided to go on the H3 podcast. They already spilled their guts. They were getting paid like $5,000 to go on this podcast.
That's such an insane lie.
Yeah, because they got paid at the end, so clearly that must have been an op from the very beginning. Yeah.
Possibly a defamatory one?
Uh-oh. You're gonna take their fucking basement. Dude, Ethan's gonna sue and he just wants the wood planks behind iDubbbz from the iconic video.
I think so. Honestly,
pretty.
Dude, Ethan's gonna look him dead in the eyes and go, "Yeah, I'll settle. Give me your lick."
What's the name of the guy?
Thank you.
Nick Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
In the Maximum Damage Discord, they are surmising that coming clean is bait for the commentary
Dude.
channels, so Ian can get evidence.
True. They need to make a video on iDubbbz by Meat Canyon, right? No. Sorry. There needs to be a Meat Canyon video on Ethan Klein of him just coming out of like the fucking floor and like suing people. That needs to be like a Meat Canyon video where iDubbbz and Anisa are just standing there in a dark room that looks like it's really long, but it's actually like really small. Like the room got longer and like Ethan came out of the floorboards and he's like, "Yeah, I'll settle. My lawyer wrote this up for you. So all you got to do is the one demand." And he's like, what is it? He's like, "I'm going to hold the hat out. Put all your Lexapro inside the hat and get the fuck out of my house. This is my house. Not anymore." Dude, I think that would be a fire skit.
Crazy thing.
You guys know I'm lawsuit heavy. He's so pathetic. When I heard this, I was like, that might be defamatory, but honestly,
I think it'd be
takes all of their fucking depression medication, takes their house, and makes them homeless.
defamatory towards them, not towards you.
Right.
He's claiming that they were paid to come.
No, it's not a hat. It's a yarmulke. It's not a hat. It's a yarmulke. He's holding a fucking yarmulke, and he's like, "Put the Lexapro in the fucking yarmulke."
Smear him on the show.
Now, anybody that watched the interview knows what happened,
including him.
Dude smacks Anisa in the face and goes, "Say you're a dirty Zionist." She's like, "I'm a dirty Zionist."
He obviously knows.
I didn't even plan to give them the money, and they didn't expect to get money because I didn't even plan for it until I heard for the first time that he stiffed them of a bonus of $5,000. And at the end of the show, I felt so bad. At the end, by the way, after they had...
I'm sorry. I'm just picturing the sketch in fucking Meat Canyon's fucking thing. Maybe that last one was too far, but like, I'm sorry. I just don't care. Holy fuck, bro.
express themselves, that I... and they had just poured their guts out and really inspired us. Not even shitting on Ian. That wasn't what the thing that people were talking
life
about
story.
was her life story. Turns out that she's this incredible woman with this incredible story and this incredible advocate. And that's why I gave them...
To be fair, Nick called us. Yeah, I said it was going to be used against them. They shouldn't have did the money thing, or at least if they were going to do it, they should have did it off stream. Because you knew the minute that it came out that these guys were going to be like, "Oh, look, they were paid to do this.
The name of the guy,
they were paid to
Orbiter,
defame
Nick
us."
Oreo.
It's such an easy
Mr.
argument for them to
Oreo.
make.
The money, and that's why everyone
Thank
cared
you.
about them, Ian. But he's framing it like this was a pre-planned thing where I paid them $5.
So much for... Wait, say oy vey. Say it. I'm picturing... Did anybody ever see the fucking Danny Phantom one where it's like old, like evil future Danny or whatever, and they go to the future and there's like the like all the old ghosts. I'm picturing like Ethan is like the box ghost in the future, and where he's like beware. But instead he's like, oy vey.
$1,000 for them to come on the show and lie, and it's just an insane. This is what he did on his first video when he refused to explain why I'm upset at denim.
Right.
It's like, are you forgetting something? Holy fuck, man. This is Oh yeah, this is.
But you're violating them, my chat. Why do I know it's gonna be the fucking generic version of Lexapro? You're fucking evil. I think in Canada, don't they have like healthcare? Don't you get like the real shit? You don't have to get like the fucking Kmart brand. Don't they just give you the real shit there? I don't know how the fuck Canadian healthcare works. I just know it's like hard to see a doctor. That's what Bo Black said. But maybe Bo Blacks just didn't want to go.
Hours into the
Ember? I don't think you can. Oh, wait, hold on. Ember is like a controversial thing, right? Isn't that like a controversial thing?
Well, you know, the irony, and it's
play the box ghost clip. Why do you need, dude? There's not. It's just him saying, "I am the box ghost. Beware," but like as a Sigma. I don't even know, like future box ghost. I don't know. Where would I even find that? Future box ghost.
Well. All this time we've been planning on how we'd take the fight to you, and here you are, wrapped up like a present.
Dude, Box Ghost was like a Giga Chad in the future, dude. This guy literally had a glow up.
Box Ghost? Beware.
That was what I was thinking. That was what was in my head. Okay.
Sticks with all of them. It's these socialist communists that are always like, I'm going to secretly take 34% and give the fighters 1%, and I'm not going to give a bonus to my actually working class and you two who are working your butt. What you can see, Anisa, Anisa and Ian, the newfound socialist heroes, are mad that I gave this guy $5,000.
You're like, how fucking dare you support this person? But again, it's like they just keep lying about us. They just keep lying about us. They just keep lying about us. But the stuff they're saying tells me that like this was even more hurtful than that, right? Like when Ian is pretty positive. Like he's pretty clear that like they leaked that stuff about the daddy issues. Like the daddy issues was one of the funniest shit they talked about, and apparently that's true. So like I don't even know what to say about that. That's fucking hilarious. Did I just hit another one or did I miss that shot? I don't remember.
You should be thanking me. And I'm gonna stiff them, and let me prove to you guys. I'm gonna make a proclamation right here, as the resident capitalist. Yeah. This was not discussed beforehand. I made it clear.
It's like it's on camera.
I didn't want anyone to think that they were motivated in any way, so I said it clearly.
Yeah, it all unfolds on camera in front of everybody, and he's gonna blatantly just lie about it. Like everybody knows what happened.
We all saw it.
We all saw it,
including you. That's the thing.
That's my point.
He saw it. You saw this.
You cut it off, but he shows he shows a very short excerpt of you saying that you're going to give them money, as if to verify.
Which it's like even crazier because like why would you risk another out of context clip after you were massacred? Like this video is so bad we didn't even go back to find the source of that because by this point we were already laughing. You know what I mean? In the very beginning we'll take things a bit more seriously, but when a video is this bad, eventually you stop even like really fact checking it and you just give him the benefit of the doubt so you can get to the next joke. You know, like. You get more charitable almost as these videos progress, and you're not really questioning every little thing anymore. So, like, why would he even risk an out-of-context clip after the bomb that was his 2 content cops?
What he just said.
And it's
I don't know. When I saw that, my eyebrow shot straight up. I was like,
yeah, dude, that's what's gonna happen. Hey, listen, buddy. Like, dude, Ethan's gonna sue them. They're gonna garnish his subernauts. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna take this, dude. He's like, oh, you've been subscribing to Ian for September. Guess what, motherfucker?
That's dicey as
It's
fuck,
so
Ian,
devious.
the way you cut that.
Yeah,
it's so devious.
Yep.
And he did it again in the.
I mean, it's a really devious lick.
CPS thing, he cut all around the context of her, me being mad that CPS came to my house because
he's literally involved. That's exactly where I was going with this. Like, it's so crazy.
What I thought was in a result of a stream Denims did.
Yep.
That is a material fact, dude. Offered in any way, you guys are hearing this for the first time. You had no incentive to do this other than your rageful Well, we all mutually despising these two evil people. I'm putting words into your mouth a little bit, but I want to say here that I, the capitalist, will once again
get on with
be
it, man.
ponying up for the right cause.
yaps.
It is not right that he stiffed you guys. I'm one of bathing in it, then sending you guys $5,000 for the bonus that you never got.
Whoa! Oh my God!
Because he should have never fucked you guys.
They're paid. Wow. Yeah, dude. They're literally hired. They're hired employees, dude. They're hired.
Insane. They're acting. They're pretending to be surprised.
Yeah. What a wait till they find out that they've been begging like AB to talk this entire time, and he's paid an entire salary with benefits.
Douchebag, bro. Holy fuck! What a liar!
Wait, I don't understand. Were they paid to lie about you, or were they like fans of the Kino casino? Which is it? Are they fans of all the hate content?
Sure. You're just a liar. I'm gonna be sending you guys $5,000. When he made his content cups, AB, and you can attest to this because you used to be a big fan of his.
No way.
They were like ironclad, right? He made it like he minimized as much as possible people's abilities to
apparently Kate is a fan of your Anisa coverage. Oh, thank you so much.
Respond.
No, he cut him off before. Yeah.
Is this the dark money that Taylor was talking about? Yeah. You know, I don't think that Ethan has disclosed that he pays his employees.
He's doing the opposite here. Yeah. He's like, I lied, and it's easily, and you can easily.
No, the real dark money was the money that Ian made screaming the N-word.
Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
Perpetuating
Here
racism.
do good stuff.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Prove it. Yeah. It's like, bro, whoa. Dollars for the bonus that you never got.
I think
the true dark money was iDubbbz perpetuating racism for years.
They were maybe afraid that they wouldn't get the money if they didn't thoroughly trash us.
The guy,
yeah, that's defense. That's
Orbiter, that's what Nick I'm saying.
Oreo.
Like this is
Mr. Oreo.
actually crazy.
That's just an outrageous, malicious lie.
Not good.
And again, it's like I can't believe it. But like I'm used to this now. I'm getting, it's like the arguments about Hassan. Hey, did you guys know? I don't know if you heard this. Twitch has unfair rule like platforming or whatever. Did you guys? I don't know if you know this. Twitch is like really favorable to Hassan. It's like, yeah, I know. I covered 50 segments on this year, dude. Yeah, they don't enforce their rules the same. I get it. Yeah, I know. I'm starting to be like that with like iDubbbz is being outwardly malicious and lying about context of clips, which is crazy. It is crazy how I didn't think at the beginning of the year in January my opinion of iDubbbz could get lower, and we are like through hell. Whatever dimension is below hell is how low my opinion of iDubbbz is.
Yeah.
It's not.
How dare you? How dare you? Go ahead.
I was just saying, it's not a lie. He looks greasy as fuck. You were right.
He really
like, does he?
What a pussy! I'm kidding.
Have some powder he could apply, or even his hair looks like it hasn't been washed in weeks.
He didn't get. You're making this video, bro. At least take a shower for the fucking video.
Yeah, something.
I know you don't like showering, or maybe you're trying to save on the water bill. I don't know. He seems like the type of guy who might be trying to save on the water bill.
I guess.
To be honest.
Guys, we have to. No, you know what? That could be true, or they kind of look like hippies. Do you think they're doing the natural sense stuff? Where it's like, no, we rub lemon on our fucking necks. We rub lemons and limes on our fucking necks. No, I'm not using perfume. I'm using the wallflower.
Can his loving wife help a little bit? Like
they do love each other.
Help him.
Someone on hospice. Which you essentially are.
Yeah, dude, Ian does kind of have hospice energy. You know what I mean? Like it's like looming death energy. Everyone's kind of sad. The room is quiet. Actually, he has hospice lighting.
Give your wife a. I can't believe you.
Give your wife a Lumitri color glow up.
Imagining me giving Ian a sponge.
Again, my biggest confusion point here is why is Anisa not in the videos? Every other thing that he could possibly do wrong, iDubbbz is just doing. But he's not putting her in the videos. I don't get it. I feel like that would naturally be the next thing that happens here, is that they do a video as a couple, and then iDubbbz sits there silently while his wife talks for 80% of the runtime.
Bap, you're creepy and perverted.
Creepy.
I'm trying to help, okay?
I didn't always get to the shower.
Yeah. That's from his stream. We'll get to that. But he admits to not showering and to stinking as well.
Dude, the stinking allegations is crazy.
So them
lots of gifties coming in. Scuffs with the 20 gifty membies. Thank you so much from our boy Scuffs. Greatly appreciate it. And Tao42, one of our great Patreons here. Shout out for the 50 gift.
How dare you?
Thank you, Tao.
Thank you for your support, guys.
Oh, thank you, Andrew, for the 20.
Guys, it means a lot.
The famous
You
Tao.
may be thinking that they weren't trashing us hard enough. Michael
It's because
Briggs
Anisa is the boss. Ian is the talent.
decided to invoke the name of one of his presumably friends and say that Anisa was like thirsting after him.
She definitely had a big crush.
Dude, oh my god, bro. You know, this is like the parts that piss him off the most because he went on to watch this whole video. Do you think that iDubbbz during September will react to any more videos? Like, he could have gone in on Turkey Tom. I love Tom, but he kind of like diagnosed his wife in his video, right? He could have like moral frogged about that, right? Like he could have at least like feigned that he cared about it or something, or like pretended he was like really offended by it and probably drew some sort of support
On one of the guys that would come in and spar with
Also, yeah, they're not going to show Gorgeous Gabe. We're at the part of the video where he's like, actually, Gorgeous Gabe. Nobody calls him that. Only the guys who want to have sex with him.
them because
my wife.
Anytime they would spar, she would just be super into it
Why
and
is he
watch every
showing
moment. Yeah, even if he would like beat Ian up, she'd be very into it.
For whatever it's worth, every time Michael Briggs, my disgraced boxing coach, would-
Nobody cares.
Disgraced and what?
Why is he disgraced?
Like,
Disgraced, but like he's disgraced, but you haven't even started talking about him yet. That's the funniest part. He's like disgraced in future tense because you think that you're going to do a good job. I don't think anybody. Is there anybody who dislikes this guy?
He's a solid dude,
if
right?
anybody is disgraced,
It's
please,
obviously him. I mean,
please.
obviously. I mean,
Like-
even his fans would agree. They're like, he's been disgraced.
Who? There's only one place
It's the Omnigul strike.
where people would even talk about him one way or another. That's a snark.
Ian?
No, about say
About
disgraced coach. That's definitely from the snark.
Dude, snark brain is such a dangerous disease. We're seeing it time and time again. And frankly, it's landed these three.
And it's maybe that's why the clips are so out of context. Because like again, I don't like Destiny. The DGG snark stuff. A lot of those clips are completely fucking out of context. If you run off of just stealing shit off of Reddit, you're going to make a video like Content Cop, like on the Ethan Klein Content Cop. Those people are not YouTubers. There are no repercussions so far, we'll see, if they just lie, right? You as a YouTuber need to do better research than a Redditor.
I'm suing and really.
And it's not even effort posts. They just clip 30 seconds of a 4-hour live stream. So their streamer that they really like can cry about other people who pull 30 seconds out of 4-hour live streams.
Troubled water.
Like I had this yesterday, right? This is an example. Yesterday I tweeted out if Charlie Kirk dies, about in response to like Destiny's tweet, right? If Charlie Kirk dies, yes, I saw the video. Yes, I knew he was dead. Was he pronounced dead? No. So I said if. And all my replies were like, he's dead. He's dead. I'll confirm. I go, hey, listen, it hasn't exactly been confirmed yet, so I'm just playing it safe, right? And they're like, I'll confirm it for you. He's dead. And it's like, you have to remember something. The shitter account that's got 3 followers that's calling you a pussy for not calling a death before it's publicly available, even one that is probably the case, right? That person's got absolutely nothing to lose, 0 reputation, and you have everything to lose, and all of your credibility can completely evaporate if you get this stuff wrong. So why are you taking tips from people who have absolutely nothing to lose, who have no understanding of algorithms, who have no understanding of how to build a YouTube channel or design like a thumbnail, or who don't know anything about SEO? And it's like, yeah, you can take certain things from your audience. If your audience really doesn't like something, they'll make that very widely known. But the reality is, these people have absolutely no fucking idea how to run a YouTube channel. So you have to trust yourself and do your shit your way. You know, you have to listen to yourself. You know better than anyone else, and you know who knows better than you? Other YouTubers who've been doing it for longer.
You guys got to get out of that. And this is coming just from person to person, a care for your humanity. It makes you think that what you're doing is normal.
Here, can you guys
look what it's done to Ian.
I sent a picture of this disgraced person on WhatsApp. Can you guys send it?
It's something moral. Some people don't understand moral integrity. But here's another thing. The criticism is Hassan Piker is bad at breaking news, right? So if you make a fucking tweet announcing something and this guy fucking survived, and your whole fucking thing is Hassan Piker does bad breaking news tweets because it's quote unquote so obvious that he died, you look like a fucking idiot. I mean, I got caught on one earlier this year where it was like I forgot what it was. It was a shooting, and then people said it was anti-Semitic, and I don't remember which one it was. Or somebody died or whatever. And then it like immediately was like contested, right? Like fucking a news outlet covered it. There was like 500 tweets about it, right? And I bid it without looking into it. And I look like a fucking idiot. I don't know. You have to like worry about stuff like that. Well, maybe you don't. Like I don't know. Maybe some of you guys don't have to worry about it, but I have to worry about stuff like that.
Ethan can show it. Yeah.
We are polling
Bonafide Boxing on Instagram.
Oh, this is his Instagram.
Was it a couple in the museum? I don't think so.
Shout out, go follow him.
Yeah, I follow him.
Bro, who's disgraced now,
So
bro?
disgraced.
Cower in fear.
So disgraced.
Dude, that man is jacked. And by the way, he's probably a fucking good ass boxer too.
That's the one from the clip, right? That's the clip we see in the stream.
He's
a beast.
I really like his way of explaining shit too. That is.
Apparently, Ethan is now back on TikTok and he's posting Keemstar videos.
If you consider yourself a gun control activist, and
this is a crazy angle on him. He's literally chin camming.
you find yourself cheering on the assassination of Charlie Kirk, then you are the problem. Being a principled activist means staying true to the whole point of the cause. The point is to reduce gun violence. Everybody has a right to not be shot when they go outside. Even the people who advocate for more guns.
2025 Ethan Klein is awesome.
I mean, I love Wally, but that was what I was missing with Wally is he was more get in there and do it, and he was very.
He's so animate. He could tell he's having more fun, even though everything's crazy right now. You could tell he's just having more fun.
What's the name of the
like
guy?
explaining shit.
Keemstar Orbiter?
Sounds like a good
Nick
teacher.
Oreo.
Thank you,
Mr. Oreo.
He's 40 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he looks. Wow, that's crazy.
That's fucking
The
crazy.
same age as me.
I know you guys look exactly alike, bro. It's crazy.
That is actually an incredibly fit body for 40.
Yeah.
I got some work to do in
And
the
he
next
does-
2 years.
Wow, that's a lot of muscle for a person of age. That's how Boogie would say. That's a lot of muscle for a person of age.
To reference Gabe, he would always refer to him as Gorgeous Gabe.
That's
He
funny.
couldn't help but refer to him as Gorgeous Gabe on the podcast.
I would call him Gorgeous Gabe.
Dude, this shit's funny.
Beautiful guy.
Also, the funniest thing is like he's admitting he called him Gorgeous Gabe.
Hey.
Yeah, he's got tattoos.
It's
he's large,
funny.
he's
We're
He's got tattoos that don't look like clip art.
Call him that. My wife doesn't call him that. If
not
you
in front of you, she don't.
Oh.
When they go on their shopping excursions, just the two girls, she probably call them gorgeous then.
You have some unresolved sexual tension or fantasies, whatever the fuck it is, you need to keep that shit to yourself.
That is not what's happening.
Oh my God.
You have not earned the right to accuse them of that. Not even close. Oh my God. They're just trying to embarrass you, bro. That's it. And by the way, I don't know if what is true or not. In my opinion, you have continuously knowingly lied in your videos. And
yes, thank you. Like, this guy has absolute. How can I trust a word this guy said after 2 full videos of lies?
I know these two have been.
He has no charitability to pull from. I don't know.
Extremely honest with everything they've said.
You know, there's like, you know how there's like clout capital? Like you can do so much shit while you're clouded, but if you run out of clout, then you're not going to get away with that kind of shit anymore. That's like clout capital. You can spend it and you can pull it back. You can make it, right? There's also credibility capital, okay? If you say something and you bet on it and it has no source and then it happens, people start to look to you as somebody who's got like a shitload of credibility. If you make a claim that's not exactly substantiated, but it turns out to be true, and then you can point out how you like knew about it and stuff, or you can explain it or articulate it, people will look at you and they will generally take the stuff that you had to say at like almost face value. Your power level increases. It's like, this guy is reputable, so I can kind of give him a bit more leeway. I don't really need to see everything here because I know this guy is good for it, right? Now, when you get caught lying about shit, instead of like losing a little bit of credibility capital, you kind of lose it all. After making a video like Content Cop, this guy's got no credibility capital left. I need to see a screenshot for everything. I'm gonna need to see the screenshot for like every fucking thing he claims. I need his text messages with his wife. I need fucking I need like fucking just first person testimony. I need scrolling proof for all DMs. This guy just straight up lies about fucking everything.
If you want to measure on the trustworthy scale, they're coming out way better.
Is that the barber thing? This is the barber thing, right?
Better than your
and consistent. They've been consistent.
That's how Mudahar survived as long as he did. Like, yeah, credibility capital is absolutely real, and when it's used correctly, it's extremely helpful to get stories out there when you're not like, when you're 100%, but you can't articulate how. And credibility capital also works with like anonymous witnesses and stories and stuff like that. Like if a person who has high amounts of credibility presents an anonymous witness, that person is looked at significantly like stronger as like a source. But if like it's Slasher, then everyone thinks the guy's a fucking fraud. If Slasher made a new tweet talking about some leaked rumor about Dr. Disrespect, are you really gonna look at that and go, oh, this is some, like, I would look at that and I'd go, get a load of this fucking guy. He's still doing this shit. You know? Mama Max is a more obvious example, but I think Slasher is one of those where like there's a group of people who have decided that this guy is like full of shit and he's been riding the coattails of this story for a while.
Yeah. And they haven't.
You just said they took money, $5,000 to do this interview. That's provably maliciously false, right? So come on.
And by the way, he had every chance to pay them the $5,000 that he owed them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You were paying him the money, paying them the money he owed them.
That's why you should thank me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where's the thank you?
And not projected onto other people. I wish the best of Gabe. Michael Briggs, on the other hand, absolute fucking creep weirdo.
What?
Now,
I'm sorry. And by the way, he has all.
And like, why is Michael Briggs a creep? It's crazy. He calls him a creep here, and I didn't even cover this yet. But Anisa Jomha published, I think, a sexual assault allegation. I gotta cover this. Stop the game. I didn't even go over this. This is like a sexual assault allegation. Maybe this is why she says I review rapes or something. It's obviously not a rape, but like, what the fuck was this? Dude, Anisa, like 4 years later, in the midst of an argument, retaliatory style, remembered that she was like fucking grabbed? He wouldn't stop hugging me. It was really upsetting. I kept trying to push him off and he wouldn't. I was embarrassed. It made me feel really embarrassed, and then he wouldn't let me leave. He kept hugging me and I was trying to push him off and I cried. At iDubbbz, can you explain why the fuck I was crying? And then he says, like, I don't remember what you're talking about. And he goes, nah, and she goes, nah, it's fine. I have a question. Why didn't you bring this up when Ethan platformed the guy who, like, at best, this is sexual harassment, this allegation. At absolutely worst, it's sexual assault, right? I would probably say sexual harassment, maybe. I don't understand the nature of this hug, right? Why wouldn't this be brought up initially, like when this first came out? Why wouldn't this be brought up in the video when you're talking about Michael Briggs being a fucking sex weirdo also about like the guy, and then also saying he's like creepy and weird. Why wouldn't Ian bring this up in the stream? Why are we learning about Anisa's sexual harassment / potential assault from her chat messages, and then they don't elaborate on the show? Like, this is fucking bizarre. There's no twit longer. There's no follow-up. The source is moderator verified chat messages.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
I don't feel good about that. Do you feel good about that? I think this is fucking weird. I think it's weird that we haven't heard anything about it since this, even though it's 2 days ago. I feel like this should be the most important aspect of the entire story. And it's like an afterthought?
All this time to think of like, I'm gonna respond. And like, it always just comes down to, fuck you, creep. Like, he has no interesting retorts. He has no jokes.
He's
There's nothing
painting,
funny or even interesting.
He's painting Michael Briggs as a fucking creep. And if she's fine with talking about it, why wouldn't you just put it in the video?
Here.
And this interview with his coach was months ago. He had a lot of time to think about what he wants to say. Except all he could come up with is a creep, and his wife is dumb as rocks.
You think that comes right off the dome? That takes time to craft.
He might have actually written that down.
You know, a lot of this is very grotesque and obsessive. I would prefer if people didn't talk about me and my wife or other people in this way.
Welcome to the internet, you dumb bitch. People are being mean to me and my wife on the internet. Oh my God. iDubbbz in 2025.
That was the whole point. That's the whole section. He said that everyone is obsessed about sexual lives, showed 2 clips, and said, that's why I would prefer if you don't talk about it. The end. That's
completely
the end.
unsupported.
That took him weeks.
There was like nothing there for this segment.
I don't know. This is like, it belongs in the trash. Like, he thinks he's bold and brash. He's not.
Of this portion of the video, and there was nothing there.
He also, on his stream, he asked his chat to source all of those clips.
Yeah, that was like, he had fucking 10 of the hardest working YouTube chat members source all of that for him. Like, I don't know, maybe it's time to pay some. Oh wait, that's probably gonna be an issue.
Because he's too lazy.
iDubbbz made a video, it feels like a psyop by BlackRock. It just feels like there's an elaborate troll right now, like an ARG of a YouTuber breaking down, and it doesn't feel real. Like, this is so fucking crazy. This decline is so crazy. I feel like I'm getting fucked with.
He's like, guys, if anyone said any bad takes about me and Anisa, please send those clips to me. God. And here he is, just resurfacing all the work that those people did for him, and he doesn't add anything to it. Just, that's that.
Which is, again, him getting around not paying people for work. It's just having the chat help him do his research. Meanwhile, you're creepy, Galia, for knowing your shit.
Oh, yeah.
Is it spelled Galia with the, I think it's with the Y. I think it's with the Y.
Creepy Galia.
You know what's creepy? Doing your job.
Yeah,
you know what's creepy?
so creepy.
Well, yes, literally yes. For a person like Anisa, it is extremely creepy to see someone do their job.
I briefly want to talk about the concept of being a lolcow, because
every new sentence is hilarious. This is probably the funniest iDubbbz video he's ever released.
These fucking losers.
Like, yeah, literally immediate applause, immediate laughter at the fucking, like, this is a joke. This video is a fucking joke.
About the concept of being a lolcow.
I'm watching a reaction and I'm laughing in the same spots, and it's not intentional comedy.
Because these fucking losers, they love the concept of like
the
labeling someone.
craziest thing
Awesome.
to defend yourself against.
Oops, sorry.
Even invoking, even acknowledging that people call you a lolcow is like the most lolcow.
It's like the Joker if he was a fucking, like, he's a loser, but like a soy loser, where it's like, I heard that guy is a fucking virgin. No, actually, I'm not. I actually did have sex before I met Anisa. I'm actually not a virgin. And you're actually lying about me right now.
Dumbass loser shit.
And that's not, but dude, you know that fucking stupid skit I just did? That's what this section actually is. He literally addresses his virginity in the I'm not a lolcow segment.
You could ever do. Why are you doing this? What are you doing?
It's like it's the scene from The Dark Knight where he's like, this guy's a fucking maniac or something. He goes, this guy's fucking crazy. He's out of his mind. He goes, oh, actually, I'm not. You see, Ethan, I know why you don't go outside. I know why you conduct your business in the daylight now and why you're afraid to go out at night.
There's no way that sentence should have ever come out of his mouth. Like, can we hear it one more time?
Yes.
I briefly want to talk about the concept of being a lolcow because these fucking losers, they love the concept of like labeling someone a lolcow and then like bullying them and watching their life spiral out of control. They won't, say as much.
You are a 7 million sub. I'm sorry. You are a 6.9 million sub YouTuber. You meet the requirement of a public figure. They're like fucking celebrities that like. At some point, you have to realize that this is just like something you have to ignore. You have to come to the conclusion that you need to ignore this, or it's just never gonna end. And at this point, like I don't really think it should. Like I legitimately don't think there's any reason to stop. I have no incentive to stop covering this person because he continues to make outrageous content lying about other people.
They'll just be like, yeah, we just do it for laughs. The whole thing's entertainment. It's just just innocent guys just having a laugh. Thankfully.
Okay, so then why are they doing it? You're saying they're having making entertaining content. Right, I agree. So you're saying that's not true. So
No, yeah, he's saying that like, oh no, what you really want us to do is you want me and my wife to die or something like that. That's what he wants to say, but that's too nuclear. I don't know, what is too nuclear for these guys? Like, what is what would they be afraid to say?
Why are they doing it?
PPP's right. Who is iDubbbz defending here? This video just feels like it's out of like a fucking like an alternate universe. Like some other iDubbbz made this. Like there was some fucking cosmic switch.
They are in a much safer and
he doesn't explain.
Position.
Presumably, he thinks they're sexually obsessed or something like that, which is just an insanely unsupported accusation.
Than many other people who are the targets of guys like this who want to bully them into submission.
But yeah, you're right about that. I see one chatter who just said Acorn. I agree, Acorn, fundamentally. I'm talking a big game right now. I'm saying a lot of mean shit. I'm criticizing iDubbbz, but realistically, you're always just one more video away, right? Like, this might not have been it. It probably wasn't. This might be the worst video you've ever released. But you know what that means, right? You're back in the game. That just means you're just one video away from convincing everybody. The best part of posting a bad video is knowing that you're still just one video away from fixing everything. You've just got to write. There is some order of words that you have to figure out. Maybe even using AI potentially on the next one that might help you as like because it'll like fix your whole like brain situation. You know, like you'll have another thinking thought, right? You're always just one video away.
So now I want to look at two different clips from.
Yeah, like that's it. Like you're like, oh, right now this is my worst video ever. This sucks. It's performing horrible. It's like, no, The Simpsons told me this is your worst video so far.
These guys, there is the fat one and his.
He's blaming them for wanting to bully people into submission. Kind of sounds familiar, AB, after what you just told us, that they were bullying you to quit your job into submission.
Yes! Isn't that interesante?
Basically.
I mean, yeah,
that's interesting in Spanish for people who aren't aware.
It's his whole career. He thinks because he's like turned into like mega woke Ian, he gets to call people out now for all the shit that he built his entire fan base on.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
You just called him woke. He just called this guy fat for no reason.
Exactly. Like, and what you'll see in this and in the stream is that this guy whose empathy meter is rising, and
again, it's just safe edgy. Oh, fat people, fine, go after those people. Oh, retarded people, autistic people, yeah, fuck it, go after those people. That's fine. It's safe edgy to do that. right? But there's not safe edgy, and you can't use those words. Those are bad words, okay? But as long as you're safe edgy and you're saying the exact same thing at the detriment of a different, like the autistic one gets me. It's so fucking funny. You can't make that comment. You can't use the gay one, and you can't use the black one for slurs, but you can just sit here and call somebody, I don't want to go on the whole rant because I'll end up getting myself fucking banned, but like, for the most part, you could sit there and you could make any form of ableist fucking, like, you could really go to town without seeing any repercussions on it. There is like a litany of different fucking ableist slurs that you can swing at people, and because Hassan Piker has used every single one of them in the last 8 months, then you're fine. Like, there's no social repercussion to doing so. These guys feign that they care about these organizations. They don't. Their slur policy is the same as my slur policy. I don't say the ones that'll get me banned. That's literally all these fucking... Well, anybody who tells you otherwise, okay, is lying to you. They were all super... Because there was a time when you couldn't use ableist slurs. There was a time when you couldn't say fucking retarded. There was a time when you couldn't call somebody a raging autist, right? But all that time has passed now. So they're like, oh, retard is back. Remember retard is back? You're telling me they wouldn't do that with any other choice slurs that start with an F if that was an opportunity for them? No, I don't fucking buy that. The policy is you can't say the ones that'll get you banned.
Changed his ways, and that's
why there's 3 slurs on Mount Rushmore that I do not say: the N word, the F slur, and the C word. Because the C word, despite Australia's increased usage of it, is an auto-demonetized term.
Like,
I will say retard, but I will not use the C word.
This mega woke empath, you'll see that the mask slips quite a few times in this series, and you really realize that he is the same person. He's just pandering to a new audience, or I don't know.
To no audience.
Or maybe it's just...
Dude, he's pandering to the 4 walls. Dude, iDubbbz' audience is going to be like SpongeBob when he had the penny, the used napkin, and the rock or something as his friends. And they're like, hey, how you doing, me boy? Like, and he's like, how you doing, iDubbbz? And he's like, Penny's going to sing his famous solo.
It's good to virtue signal. I don't know. I mean, very few people.
I want to look at 2 different clips from these guys.
Another Ethan story. It's like one in... Oh, wait. He lives in Cali. It's only fucking nuclear late for me. You know what's crazy? We're reacting to this. And I'm realizing... Oh, no, we are in the Twitch stream. Never mind. Okay, fine. What's the new Ethan story? Remember... Oh, it's Cat 10 Barge. Oh, man. They got video footage... Oh, wait, hold on. We actually got an update. We got a big update here. Huge update right now. Huge update right now on the iDubbbz front. On the Warzone, there's a huge update right now. This fucker actually brought... Dude. iDubbbz' wife brought him an unsliced bagel. That is crazy. That is actual... Dude, look at this thing. Look at this. Dude, because you would typically slice a bagel, like maybe, cut it down the middle, or you would like slice it so you could put this suspicious substance over here, which looks like wood chips and like ketchup on this fucking thing. Yeah, that's insane. That is actually bonkers. Thank you, Ethan, for the update. Divorce now. I think they're going to get divorced. Hey, Ian. That was a joke. I don't actually think that you're getting divorced over the wood chippings. And that's a double joke because I know they're not wood chippings. I'm saying that for comedic relief. I understand this. These times have gotten tough for you. A joke. Actually, you know what? Oh my God. I hate this terminology. Everyone here who's heard me rant about it knows I hate this terminology. iDubbbz has no more drama literacy. That's what's happening here. He has absolutely zero drama literacy. It's all gone. He has no idea what's happening right now. He has it's like a person who watched a show who missed every single story beat and tried to talk about it on Twitter. He has no drama literacy.
There is the
social literacy, probably. financial literacy. I imagine sexual literacy, confidence literacy.
Fat one and his cohort who are listening.
That's just not cool, right?
Wait, that's
Just
not okay. That's not cool.
I mean, especially if you're just like the mega woke guy, and at least make it a funny joke.
Dude, and he's saying this, and his fucking stupid gold tooth that I didn't even realize he had until he got insecure about it is just glimmering on the screen right now. That's insane.
Like when I joke about people's weight, I play with it a little bit because I know it's over the line and inappropriate, right? but you don't do that. And by the way, and this is a pre-written script. I'm giving you advice on how to write comedy here and how to be edgy in a way that, you know, I would say doesn't get you canceled, but look at me.
Just to be clear,
we do our best, right?
Just to be clear, when Ethan did his stream on me, it was exactly the same as this. Just to be clear, it was like 4 years ago, but it was exactly the same as this.
Ian, but you just called him fat. There's no punchline. There's no joke. There's no tiptoeing on the line. It's just you're fat. I mean, come on, bro.
Listening to Anisa describe, like, essentially having a hard time online.
Now, I pissed off the other team, and now I'm getting sniped.
Seeing people mock and make fun of her dad with Alzheimer's.
They were laughing at my dad for getting sick on some of these forums. Like,
gives a fuck? That's their whole game. They have no limit. They'll make fun of.
Yeah, it's like, what are they gonna lose us, dude? This guy could literally make a fucking like vulgar rape joke or something, and he wouldn't lose a single subscriber. You understand? Like, they're literally comedians with an extremely edgy audience on Kick. They stream on Kick. They can say anything. They won't lose a single subscriber.
Everything, including your dad with Alzheimer's. But the vast majority of people are not joking about that. Mm-hmm. And if they do, fucking buckle up. You're iDubbbz. Okay? Take it. That's your whole identity. Just shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Nobody.
What did you think? What did you think? Because you shared it online?
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's what people are gonna do because
yeah,
they want.
Again, PPP has literally spread eagle and shown his asshole to the stream, and they know this, and they don't care. What could you possibly say? What could you say about this guy?
Get a reaction.
He's literally spitting facts. He showed a clip
on Kick, no, on stream.me. I told you what happened on stream.me, right? What happened to that site? It's probably not a good time to tell. Dude, they did some that site went down and it was like evil, but I was like, all right, that's still whatever. Fuck the guy who runs that site.
Of him, literally.
It's a good time. Okay, this is what happened on stream.me. All right, I don't know if I hate to be the bearer of bad news here. This does get kind of weird towards the end, so if you want to skip like 5 minutes or something, be my guest. Stream.me was the site that Keemstar used to do, where he would do like False Hope. Remember False Hope or whatever? He would do these live shows. It's like where he had the debate with Review Tech USA over the Patreon stuff. It was like if Keemstar's not doing Drama Alert, he was live on Stream.me. That was just where he was, right? You'd always have the black background or whatever. It was around for a while. So when I first got on YouTube, that doxing story I told you before, where I got doxed pretty early on, like Ethan Ralph or whatever, and then the guy who doxed me with Ethan Ralph, for Ethan Ralph, I guess is a better way to say it, called my mom live on stream and like read her phone number, and they spammed it in chat, right, on stream.me. And I tried to get like at least the stream taken down, and they just told me like no. Which was crazy. That was like a crazy thing that, like that, again, this is like 3 months into being on YouTube. I had no idea how to comprehend what was happening. But yeah, it was like a thing that happened. So Stream.me had that problem where they just didn't take anything down, including like literally my family's docs and someone calling my mom and like scaring her or whatever. So that was cool. So you know what ended up happening? It was like a wasteland with no rules. Well, they doxed the guy who ran the site. Obviously, I had no affiliation with this. I wouldn't have had connections to have any affiliation with this. But eventually they doxed the guy who ran the site, found out who his wife was, and mailed pictures of like covered in like bodily fluid of the guy's wife to his house, and he just shut the site off, and it was gone. That's how Stream.me died. That is how it happened. Because everyone was getting doxxed on this site, and then the owner of the site got doxxed, and they fucking they fucked with him, and he just picked up and left and was gone. So that was what happened.
Explaining perfectly what's happening.
Yeah. I don't think they probably even really believe the stuff that they're saying, but they know because it's extreme and like edgy that it will cause you mentally spiral like this.
That's Ian's editing, by the way. The most he attempts at humor is
deserved. I wouldn't say deserved because I mean the wife didn't deserve any of that, right? Like that's like far for her. But for that guy, I mean, fuck that guy who ran that site. Like for her husband, fuck that guy.
Clip art. Clip art.
Yeah, like that's why I struggle to like go, oh yeah, it's the funniest thing that ever happened, because obviously the wife got totally fucked over there. That's like legitimately scary. But like, fuck the guy.
This is got clip art.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. iFunny, dude. This motherfucker's surfing iFunny for his jokes, dude. Holy shit.
Tom, I'm curious because you're kind of new to this world. Like,
I have no idea.
Do you even know what kind of videos Ian used to make? Like,
I have
do you
no
know
idea,
what
no.
content cops
Oh
were?
my god, okay, first of all. Oh, do you know, dude, that's literally that's the meme. Oh, is it not? Is that not the fucking meme? Is that not the fucking meme?
No idea.
Oh my god.
For being like the hardest takedowns, like the take no prisoners, just dirty fucking.
He created the genre that we currently are watching. He is the pioneer of not even of what we're currently watching, because not the streaming one, but of video essays. Like, there's no Jay Aubrey, there's no Turkey Tom, there's no me because my main channel never gets made. There's no fucking I don't even know if there's a Sunny V2 without iDubbbz. And Sunny V2 is the guy who like not perfected it, but like created the current content template that like Internet Anarchist does. Like, without iDubbbz, none of this shit goes down. Because even if you were making content before him, you weren't making content as good as him. And you weren't making the big video. And everybody chases the big video, especially since that dude left. People don't seem to remember that Content Cop had a content cycle, like it did this year. This is the first time we had one in a while, where like you were able to post 5 or so videos, and all you had to do was glaze Ian, rather than this time we're just shitting on Ian. People would post the Content Cop reaction and just sit there and go, wow, Leafy is cringe, dude. Leafy is such a loser. Wow, this video is so good. Usually when you think of commentary videos, you're thinking like, oh, this guy's ripping into some guy, right? You used to be able to make like 2 or 3 videos just glazing the fuck out of Ian and make like probably thousands of dollars. That was just like, that was the reality of what would happen when a Content Cop was released. It would start discourse. There'd be fucking videos talking about like they would make like who had the worst run-in with Content Cop. It had its own algorithm, similar to like Justin Wang's Twitter, right? Like it had its own fucking algorithm. So yeah, I mean, these were like significant pieces of content back then. Even if I don't think they aged that well, it is impossible to think
Nicholas
of Content Cop as not like the top of Mount Rushmore for commentary video essays.
Total evisceration of somebody.
Like Ethan style?
John Swan. Yeah, there's no... Dude, John Swan... I don't know if you know where John Swan came from. He edited for Tro. Like, he came from that. Yeah, NCO creators and stuff like that. Yeah, 100% all those guys.
Like what you do?
I mean...
John got his first break as like in a segment on a Tro video because... And this is my speculation. I don't know, for a matter of fact... And I love Tro. I wouldn't say anything to diss Tro. He had to cover Onision, right? And he was faced with the harsh reality that during the big Onision stuff, it was pretty fucking obvious that this guy would never spend a day in jail. It was obvious to me. It was probably obvious to a lot of people making the money. But it was a massive, and I'm not going to play it, but you know where it was a massive moneymaker to say that Onision's going to jail. This is finally it for Onision. Publish people were making hundreds of videos on Onision. This was life-changing money. People were financing fucking houses through this. They were getting cars. The Onision money was insane when it was popular. So Tro made 3 videos on it, which probably paid really well back when sponsors paid out 25 grand a fucking, I think they still pay that for some people, but paid out like 25. I don't know if he got that, but that was like around that time frame when I first started hearing that people were making 25 grand shilling a VPN, right? It was a big fucking video. He made 3 of them. And I always thought that it was interesting John makes his first vocal appearance in the segment on why Onision's not going to jail. I don't know if that was hand-selected for him, but his first non-editing speaking role was the one where he had to prove that Onision was not going to jail. And ultimately that gets clipped and posted on John's channel, and it doesn't kickstart him. He was still making other stuff at the time, but that was like one of his first big moments. And it was this whole thing going over like the chain of custody with the with Sarah stuff. I don't know if the laptop was a main thing that popped up here, like the niche laws and stuff. So he had to kind of, this whole video is like a huge fuck Onision circle jerk, which is still good because obviously fuck Onision. But there's this one little 10-minute segment in there that was not very highly enjoyed by people, and it was just happened to be done by John.
I think that's giving him too much credit.
Okay, all right, fair enough. But who against like YouTube personalities like that?
Repsion money glitch era. Yeah, this was a fucking like 2020, 2021 was an interesting time on YouTube because like depending on where you were, you had completely different stories. But Onision always kind of like Einabber grinded Onision, Alex grinded Onision. There was like this deity guy, Edwin. Like I went the other way. I went after Chris Hansen. That was my path forward, but. Yeah.
Known. He was highly respected by people and basically, like AB was saying, a lot of people were inspired by him. He would do these really elaborate takedown videos that would just eviscerate people.
iDubbbz is the new Onision. I feel like in terms of like notoriety as a public facing figure, the closer comparisons actually probably EDP 445. That's probably closer if I had to guess. But he's not a moneymaker.
And now he's crying about people fucking joking about his life.
He would go after people who are like on top and like unchecked, like rice.
In terms of money glitch on videos, it's probably somewhat comparable to EHD. Hassan Piker. It would be Hassan Piker. Maybe iDubbbz right now. But iDubbbz, yeah, because we got about 6 months on iDubbbz. Creator Clash announced to now has been fucking crazy on iDubbbz.
People who are like blowing up, but like just got away with so much crazy shit and no one was calling out.
One of his biggest one was on Tana.
Yeah, if you
know
really?
Tom, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out Tana.
And she was 18 at the time, and I think he was like his late 20s, and they specifically drove to her.
Okay, it's like really creepy when you explain it like that, dude. Like, I never thought of it like that before.
To like get a clip of them saying the N-word in front of her. Basically.
He said say the N-word, but he said it.
What? Say noodle.
Yeah.
Here,
you want to talk about creepy? This is creepy.
And you know what?
True.
The one that like I really liked was the Rice Gum one because he called this guy Rice Gum.
And the funny thing is the Rice Gum one was like the previous worst performer, right?
Made a response like with like Post Malone music in his response video. And then in iDubbbz's response to that, Post Malone was in the video as like a fuck you. And that was thanks to you guys, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really cool. It was
And how many views?
It was a big day for the unemployed, as they say.
How many views were we talking like that?
Millions. It was like 7 million views for some reason.
And the Rice Gum ones.
Lots of millions.
And now he's dealing with these two assholes?
I can look
But
up
he was like also
I think
kind
I
of like he was like
he
the nothing
them
is
all.
No, it got the content. One of them got removed.
Wait, remember this? He took them all down because he felt bad. Except he came back out of retirement to make one about me.
Yeah.
Sorry, you let it cut you off.
7.4 million views. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's like nobody deserves this kind of pushback and hate. It's like, all right, dude, but I got called out in a live stream on the H3 podcast. Ethan deserves all of the hate. He will be the only content cop on the channel. Yeah.
I think the majority were just people who want to see a car crash or I think there was a lot of snarkers who showed up, and I think there was a ton of people who hate him and people who are just overall curious, you know, about this grotesque happening. Anyway, what were you gonna say, Hilla?
Just how like it's really hard to portray it. Maybe we'll need to find some clips to show you, but it would be like
I mean,
he would always say the
It's
N-word
a completely different guy.
F-word, for example.
People a slur.
He said his iconic catchphrase. Yeah,
that's nice.
And
one of my most fucked up clips that people always share, and it's the only time I've actually used language like this, because I am not someone who uses slurs like that ever, okay? And
he's like, yeah, that kind of rolled off the top. Do you think that was the origin point? Maybe he lied about that and he heard Ethan say it. He saw Ethan say N-word F slur and he's just like, oh no. Because he looks so uncomfortable in that clip. I'm not going to play it, obviously, because of the context. Do you think it's because he saw Ethan say it and that has been like resentment in the back of his head? Maybe he just thinks that like Ethan is responsible because he cringed over Ethan. So now he's responsible for all of his failures.
people who combing through my 14-year-old Reddit account there's no slurs in that, right? But what they say is Ian came on my show, and this was a long time ago. And at the time, I had this idea.
Yeah, the incel basement dwelling fan was Ethan. It was they made up the convention part. It was just that happened in real life, and it embarrassed the fuck out of him. So then he completely changed his entire personality.
Idea that if I'm talking about this word and I'm having a conversation about the word and I'm not weaponizing it against people, then it's okay to say it. And so in this conversation we're having, I said the N word and the F word, referencing what he said.
Okay.
And so me referencing his saying, that was his saying. Now that's the clip that gets fucking passed around forever.
What do you mean that was the saying? That was like his catchphrase?
Yes.
Yes.
His catchphrase was the N word and the F word put together.
Also, to add context, the reason why you were saying that specifically at the time was because
It's so crazy to explain this to like a normal person. No, this is funny. He's the N-word F slur guy. It's like, wait, what? Yeah, they loved him. He got millions of views. He would just say the N-word. It was crazy. It was like it was a white dude just slinging the N-word. It was hilarious. I loved it. It was one of the funniest things that ever happened.
Made a video saying all slurs are okay to say. Either you say none of them or you're saying all of them. Yeah. And obviously he chose.
Bro, one time I was just fucking around. I pulled up that video and I played it for like Edwin's audience. And I knew Edwin had an audience of like
I recommend watching
80% women.
DeOrio's latest video.
So I played the thing where he starts talking about the zipper.
There's an iDubbbz skateboard video out there actually. It's called Comedians on Skateboards Getting Falafel. It is still up.
Really? So yeah, I did that. I pulled up that clip and the horror, the unleaded fucking horror when the 80% female audience was watching iDubbbz explain why slurs are awesome was one of the funniest things I've ever witnessed. I think he got up to go to the bathroom and gave me control of the stream. So I'm like, we're going to watch iDubbbz tell you why slurs are cool, okay? Is everyone okay with that? And they're like, what? No. And I'm like, it's too bad.
You say all of them, right?
Which, by the way, I since the beginning thought that was an insanely dumb take. Like
that's a brave stance you took.
Yeah, that was another famous line from him was like saying it's either all okay or none of it's okay. So he says all of it.
Really not true.
So how long did it take him to go from that to this?
To this, yeah.
He met one fan and then suddenly realized his entire worldview was extraordinarily flawed.
Oh,
don't know.
Marriage.
Yeah, I mean, people say Anisa.
One marriage. Oh god. Now I know why Anisa fucking hates you. Holy shit. That would drive me crazy if I was hate watching us getting hate watched.
I'm distracted, but thanks for the insight.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to show him saying the N-word. Hell no.
Well, you would have to bleep the words.
You get it. You
no, I understand. I don't need
showing that.
Well, you could show the 100 white YouTubers who said the N-word video, and then it could, actually here I'll show it to you. I got this. This is someone in the chat was like, "Why did Gamer from Mars make this video?" It's so we can educate people on good content. Gamer from Mars. Yeah, like this is fine. Gamer from Mars. 100 white YouTubers who have said the N-word.
These sorts of shenanigans led critics to accuse him of being a Nazi, but this did little to stop his popularity.
He's got to be in here, right?
After Hours concluded on its 330th episode,
which
litigated his fallout with the E! Show's previous co-host, Bo Blacks.
Oh, here.
Under the moniker iDubbbz, a man named Ian became a major YouTube
Class is in session, guys. Gather round.
Figure in the mid-2010s. His Content Cop series targeted other creators, mixing serious callouts with insult-laced
Look at him. He looks like he's having fun here. He's animated in the new video.
comedy.
He's got like the same. No, there's more color.
iDubbbz's brand was built on edginess. He regularly used slurs, adopting the phrase N-word, F-word after being called one in his series Kickstarter Crap.
And it's pissing me off for the last draw. I'm sick and tired of that motherfucking You're so fucking...
I'd like to solve the puzzle. What is...
The original culprit was the creator of a project he mocked called...
It's crazy. This guy literally is responsible for him being financially stable.
The Cybermatrix 100.
I guess.
Which secures its inventor Pisces as having a spot on our list. iDubbbz
Wait, dude, holy shit. I didn't even realize that.
Channel grew exponentially after collaborations with the
Does he count as a YouTuber if he's a... Okay.
aforementioned Cancer Crew. But he truly made a name for himself with his Content Cop on Keemstar in May of 2016.
You liked the videos while Ian was dropping slurs? Fuck yeah, dude!
Part of what made Ian so appealing is that he made moral arguments while still employing edgy humor. Unlike other...
Everyone did. It literally inspired the entire genre you're watching. It's literally all built off of this guy saying slurs.
Callouts which claimed Keem was racist, Ian said slurs himself. This brings us to his most controversial installment focused on Tana Mongeau. Ian first learned of the influencer after she called him out on Twitter for saying the N-word. Curious, he looked into her past, finding many instances of her...
Didn't Tana say that she said the N-word because she was born in like a rich neighborhood and had never seen black people? Actually, didn't Tana give the Bo Blacks defense?
Using the word when she was between the ages of 12 and 14.
You know you were stupid, right? I didn't even realize she was 12 and 14 years old here.
This would snowball.
This, I kind of understand. I gotta be honest with you guys. Knowing the ages now of these clips, I kind of understand why he apologized for this video. This is like kind of bizarre.
Into what became a new Content Cop. The climax of which being iDubbbz traveling to one of the 18-year-old's meet and greets in person to say the N-word to her face.
Say...
The video received 35 million
35
views, with the public overwhelmingly taking
his new video got 300,000, by the way.
His side. He used the situation to argue other points related to the subject.
We are very fucking stupid to hold the word at this colossally high standard, whereas every other slur, that can be used in a comedic sense or an editorial sense, but not this one.
It's so funny because he's blurring all the other slurs too.
Because that one has history. Well, guess what, all the other ones have history too.
Ian would end up regretting many of these stances, later apologizing to all of the subjects of his Content Cops and unlisting them from his channel. He made...
Dude, oh my god, the 80s porn star aesthetic.
The now often mocked claim that he, quote, developed empathy at the age of 32. The only video that remains from the series is a newer controversial entry he made against his former pal and associate Ethan Klein.
No, not pal, not pal.
Speaking of which...
Oh no!
H3H3 Productions is an Israeli-American comedy channel run by married couple Ethan and Ela Klein. They rose to fame for the reaction videos mocking cringe and other internet absurdity. With over 6 million subscribers, they became a staple of mid-2010s YouTube. As the reaction format faded, Klein shifted towards podcasting. This transition...
Are we gonna get the clip where he's talking about it? I want to... Oh, dude.
I got to suck.
Jesus!
Their longtime friend and collaborator, iDubbbz TV. Known at the
this is it.
time
There it is.
for
There
his
it is.
liberal use of the N-word, Ethan took this opportunity to indulge himself.
So it didn't even start from him.
No, I don't think so.
So it's just been around the block.
Yeah.
Everyone's just been
It's
borrowing it from each other.
Yeah.
Or it's just a wonderful string of words that really gets you going.
Do you think this is the moment? Like, look at him. He actually kind of looks like current day iDubbbz for a second.
It's just a wonderful string of words that really gets you going.
Yeah.
Yeah, skip over Ethan. This is him saying it. This is what I wanted to say.
These clips continue to haunt Ethan to this day, especially as he began to appeal to progressive communities. There are several compilations of him saying the N-word, alongside a slew of other videos they claim prove him and his wife to be racist. That includes a tweet from Hila Klein where she says the N-word, making both of them eligible for an entry on my list.
Wait, did Hila Klein technically get listed on here? I didn't even see that. Where's the iDubbbz one? That's crazy. Oh, it's just listed as H3H3. Got it. I'm Alex. Is this the way? There's so many clips of Alex saying it.
For best known for teen commentary.
He definitely said it in that video, but this one where he says it right at the end.
However, this only lasted as long as it was popular to do so. Alex's success largely came after he was.
Are we gonna hear him scream at his girlfriend? Yes, dude.
Of him threatening to end her life.
You don't actually clean up after yourself. Neither did you. So, where are you?
It's so crazy that his second N-word was like a domestic dispute. That's actually that's got to be a new one, right? How many times does that happen where your N-word moment is in a domestic dispute against a white partner? That's fucking crazy. Because it's like that's one where it's like it didn't slip out. You clearly used this in your private life. Like you're calling a white person the N-word, bro. You use this a lot. You hear it.
I'm not touching that.
Play the bathroom edit. It has the word in it.
But if you've made your career being the N-word, F-word guy, it's great that you've changed and become a more compassionate person, but you lost the right to cry and bitch and get defensive.
Yeah, you don't. I'm sorry, because you got trolls remorse does not make you the authority on who's racist, who's sexist, who's misogynist. iDubbbz woke up, developed empathy, and then became the fucking content cuck. I'm sorry, like nobody fucking wants to hear it from you. Like, are you fucking serious?
People make fun of you
I don't know, I feel like people aren't hard enough on him for that.
forever,
Or maybe that's the only thing they're hard on him for. I don't know.
right? That's part of the amends that you should make. You can't complain about this stuff, buddy.
Well, that's why they do it. And you're telling them that it affects you. So guess what? They're going to keep doing it. This is how the internet works. It shouldn't be, but that's how it is.
The whole time, he's not saying that
Ethan is a giant hypocrite for calling out iDubbbz as slur usage. Where did you come to that? Oh, you're the guy who said I was skipping over Ethan. You're retarded. I'm sorry, bye.
Is a perpetrator of bullying her. What he's saying is that other people are doing that. But he is doing it actively. In this video, he is bullying.
His point here.
Sorry, bro. You can't. You literally can't be that stupid in my chat at 2 in the morning. If I'm going to be streaming at 2 in the morning, there's simply no way. It's not going to happen.
If you can believe it, is he saying Kino Casino?
Yeah, this is why I told you there was no way we were going to watch the rest of the iDubbbz stream tonight. We're literally still through this Ethan thing, and this is like, we're 2 hours into this Ethan segment. I think we watched like 20 minutes of it.
Wouldn't dare take responsibility for making fun of Anisa. Bro, do I need to run that intro again? What an insane fucking point to include in your video. It's mad.
Bullying
It's
Anisa.
nonsense.
And in other videos, he's literally bullied and made fun of her dad who has Alzheimer's.
Yeah, he doesn't
With
care.
a late stage.
It's like, it's totally fine with that. Like, it's socially acceptable to do this on Kick. I know it's like really fucking crazy. This is why, like, I feel like these people have like Blue Sky brain, right? Where they run off of all these social media sites and they go to a place like fucking Blue Sky and they get accustomed to how Blue Sky works and thinks the entire internet is fucking Blue Sky. It's absolutely not. You have no idea what kind of fucking plane you're navigating because you hide in your little echo chamber.
Dementia
He doesn't
patient
care.
who is a extremist Muslim.
He
and
doesn't
he sees
care.
his daughter covered in tattoos, married to iDubbbz the cock.
Dude, the chat's watching this. Like, I understand maybe Ethan's chat would watch somebody say something like that in complete horror, but PPP's chat is watching that and it's the funniest thing they've ever heard. That's the audience. The audience is here for that. What could you possibly gain by going after him for this?
And he just freaks the out.
But do you see what I'm
iDubbbz is having
saying? Everything they say is just as inflammatory as possible.
Like, they're not going to change.
Yeah. They don't care. They literally don't care.
What they do. That's
why they're streaming on Kick.
People watch, right?
Take him on walks through the neighborhood, talk to this demented guy.
Jesus Christ. I didn't catch this the first time. They were fucking bad.
No, they're nuts.
Yeah.
They're totally unhinged.
Yeah.
And that's why it's crazy that he's like making some central point about calling them out. Like, oh, bro, you wouldn't dare to admit that you're the one bullying us.
I don't know. When he said that fucking demented guy, the first thing I thought in my head was Harry Potter screaming like, Expecto Patronum! And then like Anisa's dad just flying away. I don't know why. It's like so late. I'm completely useless as a streamer right now. That literally didn't even make any sense, bro.
It's like, bro, what? These guys don't care.
This is something that he's very familiar with. But for some reason, in this moment, he refuses to take any ownership of the fact that he is part of the problem.
Like, that's what people are going to do because they want to get a reaction out of you. So that's why they do it. And you're telling them that it affects you.
Yeah, like you're giving, it's not even confirmation bias. It's like you're just acknowledging that everything they think is true. And you're making them, this is what they're asking for. I don't know. You're not feeding the trolls. You're like housing them. You're letting them buy luxury goods. You're like putting their kids through college. Like this is so much. We are so dude. We were feeding the trolls when you announced a third creator clash. Okay, you're like providing generational wealth to the trolls. You're creating such wealthy trolls that they're able to give back to their community with Bill Gates style donations to large charities.
He doesn't
Hold on, can you pause real quick? I've got 2 kids, right? And I had this conversation last night. I got a 10-year-old daughter and a 6-year-old daughter. The 10-year-old's goal in life is to fuck with the 6-year-old, right? She lives for it. So we're in the car. I'm driving her back from Target yesterday, and she is just fucking with her. And the thing she does most is make smug face, like,
oh, God.
It drives the 6-year-old insane, right?
Oh, no.
So I tried to have the conversation with her. Like, the more you like let it get under your skin, the more your sister's gonna.
And iDubbbz learned empathy at 32, but he didn't learn common sense by fucking 40. I don't know how old he is, but I don't know what. I don't know. It's just,
do that shit.
Right.
It's the same fucking thing we're talking about.
Dude, this guy's gone. He's regressing. That's why I think he's got brain damage. There's no way he didn't know this in 2016. There's simply no fucking way that he didn't know the lay of the land as the literal greatest commentary YouTuber of all time, at least at the time. Literally top of Mount Rushmore. There's no way he didn't know how to play this game. This is shit you learn in like 2 months.
About a year.
He is talking about himself.
Like,
He's
what are
talking
you
about
doing?
all the trolls. He's definitely referring to himself.
Like, if you didn't let him affect them, you wouldn't have them on there. We wouldn't know who the fuck Kino, the big casino, or wherever the hell.
Yes! Dude, this guy doesn't even fucking... He doesn't even know he's learning who this guy is for the first time. He's connected the dots. That's crazy.
If you didn't let him affect them, you wouldn't have them on there. We wouldn't know who the fuck Kino, the big casino, or wherever the hell his name is.
He's literally giving you good advice. He's like, the more you say...
Bro, how? How is it that like a layman can come in and tell you exactly what you need to do and you just don't see it? He's lobotomized. He's got to be lobotomized.
That everybody is going to obviously...
Tom just mauls him.
Weaponize it against you. What, AB?
Sorry, I was just going to say, Nate walked away for a sec. We couldn't find Tom's button. We weren't trying to silence him. We couldn't find where his button was on the switcher.
Watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
What?
Huh?
They went to the bathroom.
Oh, I gotcha.
Tom's subway.
So they couldn't see you?
I think they'll live.
Secondary control panel here, and so I was running around over trying to.
I'm sure it's okay.
That's
To be fair,
okay.
it probably smells like shit.
You're not...
No, it doesn't.
What the fuck? Didn't you just come from the
It
bathroom? Use
doesn't.
some hairspray, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Oh, you
Also,
look what?
I was gonna say that Ian, out of all the people, that is his first time addressing those trolls that have been going against him for years. He could say anything about them. He could roast them to the ground. He can do so many jokes about them, and he just decides to like
Call them
give
fat
context
and
and
bad.
Again, there has to be stuff that you could pull from these people. They're in internet blood sports, bro.
call one guy fat.
Yeah, literally.
Meanies.
Yeah, but he can
his
do-
criticism essentially boils down to you guys are mean.
Yeah, but this is like his space to roast those guys,
Yeah.
and he is the comedy guy. He is the one who was supposed to roast them to the ground. But
he is the one who jokes.
This doesn't happen. And he's just like, let's talk stoicism and empathy and how they are not right in this exact sentence on this second.
It's crazy, man. But do you see what I'm saying? There hasn't been a single attempt at comedy. Like, he actually wants to...
No, the comedy is watching people bully him on his own thing. I don't know. Like, everyone can't have a humiliation fetish, right? Are we pulling that too much? Are we just saying that too many times? Not everyone can have a humiliation fetish.
Just sit down and think about... Bro, you're iDubbbz, okay? Don't even try.
Admit it, and it makes you wonder why. And we get a little window into that at the end of the clip.
This is how the internet works.
Yes, he's right.
But that's how it is.
He says he's right. He's giving you good advice. What's interesting is the clips he keeps playing are actually owning him.
In this moment, it shouldn't be. Why the fuck do you think he says it shouldn't be? Could that be because it's wrong and it's a mean, evil?
Oh, dude, he said it's literally, this is mean, guys. You're a meanie bobini. What's happening?
It's not interesting, and it's.
I'm so bored. How much time do we have left?
I'll just let it play.
Another fucking, dude. Another hour and a half. That's the actual answer. Another hour and a half.
Acknowledge that someone is suffering.
There's just so much to talk about.
And deciding that you are going to attack them online continuously for the thing
I still haven't raised my hand that I said I know what this video is about.
Or struggling with.
The level of analysis is like not even surface level. He's like, oh, you said they. Well, in my fucking laboratory, I have calculated the logic of that statement, and I have come to the conclusion that by they, you are skirting responsibility. Answer for that. And they're like, whoa, buddy, celebrate good times. They're having the best day of their lives.
Someone just said that bad faith CPS calls are also bad. Well, no. Because we have established through the rules of iDubbbz that was the skulls are funny, dude. The skulls are funny. Sending skulls to somebody's house is funny.
They're ringing the fuck out of that gong.
Hell yeah.
Refuses, like a coward does, to take any responsibility for him being part of the problem. I don't think a lot of these commentary channels want to be held to a higher standard. I think they want to comment on the...
Dude, imagine looking PPP in the eyes and saying, I don't think that you want to be held to a higher standard. I think that you are satisfied playing in the mud. And then PPP would look you straight in the eyes and call you the hard R. Probably. That's probably what would happen. And just laugh in your face. That's probably what he would do. He'd probably just call you the hard R and laugh in your face.
Strategy of things. And
like, just imagine him talking to PPP when he's saying this stuff.
They don't want to reveal too much of their own morals or principles. This next guy's the perfect example of what I'm doing.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Mr. Oreo.
He continues to be this dumb and bad, and he continues to just target, like, trolls. Like, just out-and-out trolls. I'm gonna skip this part. You can obviously... There's nothing to even really for me to address here. He's still addressing... He addressed Tectone. Oh, here's come back to them. Name the story. Yeah, because the live stream goes crazy, and we want to make sure we don't run out of time. Yeah, here it is. Here's where we are. Last name.
Also,
racism,
there are a lot
bro.
of
Racism. That gong, bro. Xenophobia. White man steals another fucking heritage.
Jesus
What are you, the last
Christ.
samurai?
Dude, yeah, we can only take from the approved locations.
Bro,
South Asia would be...
challenge me on geography.
That would be India, South.
I'm a traffic guy.
Hold on.
I also think the band Asia used the gong too.
Did Steely Dan use it on the album Asia?
I believe they did, yes.
Countries referred to as Southeast Asia include Indonesia, Philippines, Malaysia, mainland nations such as Vietnam, Thailand, Myanmar. What about China?
That would be East Asia.
What do you fucking, some kind of, what do you like
I'm a traffic guy, Ethan.
All you do
Not
is sit at
anymore,
home
you're not.
and play.
All right, let's see if there's anything else in here, because I don't think we need to hear. Let's go towards some of the stuff we haven't seen yet. How many Bobies are in this fucking place? Oh, wait, I'm actually stupid. Holy shit, I'm the dumbest person on planet Earth. There aren't multiple Bobies, but the backdrop is fake. There's one Bobby, and he's there. I'm stupid.
And they found out that
really
none of the money went to charity? Wasn't that like
Well, I think
part of
they
what pissed them
definitely
off?
sour. Well, I think it was a few things.
Yeah.
It was that they found out everyone got bonuses and they didn't.
Right.
And then they found out when she
All right, we're
texted
at the bonuses. This is actually about where the segment ends tomorrow, so that's good.
Ian asking for help. to spread the word about child marriages. He ignored them.
Right.
And then when they asked for help to, they wanted him to finance
the documentary never came out.
Not finance. They just wanted him to be a guarantor on a gym they were trying to open. And he told them, quote, and he doesn't deny it, in no world.
Right.
In no world
I think
would
one
I
of the
do
biggest
that.
things was when Ian released the content cop, they started getting harassed by people who are saying, why are you supporting this guy who is not talking about CPS? So they looked into all of this and they were like, oh, that's not a good content cop. And that's pretty much why they ended up interviewing with you.
Right. There you go. This is a lot to comprehend, Ian. If you want to slow it down and take notes, that's fine. I think it's fine though. You don't have to worry.
And even in the times when he has to watch the whole thing, his opinions, like his answers to these questions are still worthless. His responses to this stuff, it's still worthless.
Got it.
Is
that another button? Are these genuine buttons? I don't know how they do this shit.
Really hard.
Did anything get erased?
When she would come forward really hard.
Do you want to clarify that?
I love the 1 week like I fucking covered Nate. How many of the haters were sending that fake button clips around?
Dude, Honda, I hope the worst for everything you ever sell. Make all your cars be lemons.